What's up, Red Rooster? Red Rooster. Tell Ducky Duck I said, hey. What's up, Joshua? I heard you got 100 likes on the stream this morning. Flames, you missed it. Fish with Steve Mosley, what's up? Jackson, Whitney, Fat Cat, 114, that's awesome.
114 pounders?
114 likes on his stream.
Oh, cool.
J Beer, what's up, Boston? First ain't me a C. Bandar, what's going on? You give up fishing? Why, Red Rooster? It's early in the year to just give up.
What am I? Fishing is life.
Fishing is life. Had to put my tea down. Rude, what's up, Rude? Wanted to do an evening fishing, but the wind is bad again. Woo, Bandar. The wind was bad here all day, and it finally stopped. So, we even planned for the wind because it was so bad, but it died down. You couldn't let Jamie have his day. I only have a couple of days. Mike Holm, what's up? It ain't about people having his day. He's catching fish. Danny went fishing. What's up? Woo! Ken, how's it going? You fish and you go live when you have time, Fat Cat. When you can. It is beautiful here, Bandar. Beth Anna, Robbie. Still trying to catch fish we didn't last night. That's right. What's up, Abby? Shut his 36-pound down.
What?
We're not likely to catch a 36-pounder today here. Hey, Big Racer. But
We know there's a 47-pound flathead.
we do know there's a 47-pound flathead in here. So we're going to be here a lot. We didn't know there was flathead in here. So, well, you know, Abby, we're going to be spending some time here. It's part of a state park. It's a lake. This is just one area of it. It goes under the road and over into that big area. Yeah. It's Cove Lake State Park. Are you doing dead baits for catfish right now? We are. Yes, this is a flathead spot. Robert McAllister, what's up? Yeah. So we're gonna be down here wearing it out till we find out if that was a one-off, if somebody just put a big one in here, which I doubt, because they'd have had to travel far with it. But the park ranger, Travis went and talked to the park ranger, and he didn't have any idea that there were any flathead in here.
He said TWRA put catfish in here years ago.
Years ago. So, Charles Hopkins, what's up? Are you an angel? The duck, me and Junior and Lukey had the catfish going yesterday on hot dogs. That's cool. I'm going for the state record. It's almost time, 2 more weeks, I'll be fishing for the state record flathead. That's 85 pounds, or 86, something like that. Danny went fishing.
Oh, good luck with that. We're always fishing for it, too.
Yeah, we be fishing for them state records,
If I was going
too.
for the state record or the world record, then I would be fishing.
What's up, Hemo? What are we fishing for? We're at Cove Lake.
It's a good title, though.
What, going for the state record?
Yeah.
See, Chester, Nicole, what's up? We don't like to cook the fish. I got some good spots where 60 pluses come out. That's cool. Cindy, I hope you brought some batteries. That way you don't run out of light. Robbie, got batteries. Catfish, crappie, carp, whatever we can catch out of here. We're at Cove Lake State Park in Caryville, Tennessee. It's not part of the Tennessee River, but a 47-pound Cove Lake. It's just lake. But yeah, a 47-pound flathead came out of here last week, so we got a note, and it's close to the house. So my PB largemouth is 8 pounds. Cove Lake Park, there you go. Catfish mouthy. My PB flathead is 38. Travis's is 45. Danny's is 42. Did you get a notification this time, Lauren? Pugly moth.
Bite on that big rod. Might be a channel cat.
We're gonna find out. I felt him right after I picked it up.
Don't do nothing else. It's not good.
What you got on there?
That's SkipJack.
It's a morning piece. Okay. It may be if it's a channel cat, it may be too small. It's okay, Bandar. Yank yank. Did you see it? You'll never forget your first catch. It's awesome, isn't it? You were busy yesterday? Okay, because I was... Texas, what's up? You caught your PB on a chatterbait with a crawl trailer? Okay, good. Bed Files, what's up? Bouncers, chew. We're not bothered by English, just bothered by people being... That's right. Yeah, Bandar, you're always here. We try our best to... We try our best to understand you, but if we can't, we're just happy you're here. I hope that guy Travis, this guy Travis, don't come back in tonight. Oh, Travis, see? Yeah, if he... If Travis C comes back in and he's being a bother, just time him out again. What's up, Hillbilly Moonshiners? Yeah. If he bugs you, you can get rid of him. Just time him out again. Spunky. Maybe, I'm hoping he'll grow up and learn one of these days. Kalis, not yet. We just got going. Robert Groover, what's up? Be careful on your trip. Steve Owens, we're fishing always. If we're not fishing, we're thinking about fishing or watching fishing. Woo, it's the corgi. I love that belt on the corgi's neck. That's a good color. Woo, Steve with the clapping seal. Y'all are awesome. Woo, Mad Cat Lotus, what's up? Shannon Cargo. Did anyone check and see if he has content? Are you talking about Travis C? He's been around for a long time. He's just a pain in the butt. We're going to end up catching a fish here in a minute. I'm pretty sure that last carp rod's getting bounced around. Yep. Let me see if I can get in close enough for you guys to see it. That one's getting a bite. What's up, Ray? You talked to Oak Ridge today. He said his armpits were sore. I bet. What's up, Nathan? You should try. Hey, I'd love to catch a big tarpon. Which one to go for? This one's getting pulled on again. Whichever one of them does its thing first.
Just go ahead and go back to your live and one of them will get one.
Alabama, Ethan, we got bites on the, we got bites on the catfish rod and bites on the carp rod at the same time. You caught it out this winter, Bouncer, that skunk. They're playing tap dancing games. They were, Danny. 47, I mean, you can't count out a 47-pound flathead came out of here last week. So, 80s Disney movies were the best. You're right, Bandar. A little butthurt cream goes a long way. That's right. So, yeah, I don't know about Travis C., but I know he comes in and he talks about SoCal all the time. What's up, Les? And I don't put up with anybody aggravating anybody else in here. Or at least I try not to. 80s movies, they are good. Anybody remember Weird Science? That was a good one. I'm trying, Sue Chester. I just don't know which one's going to go first, the carp or the catfish. Well, yeah, okay. Meemaw's fishing. Now the inside carp rod is getting a bite. I broke off last night on a bigger fish. I pulled the rod. It pulled the rod under and grabbed the rod and broke it. It had nicks in your line. Dang it. Yeah, you got to check that. Weird Science was funny as crap, wasn't it? Whips, dips, chains. No. Chips, dips, chains, whips. When you're fishing along the Tennessee River and stuff, it's got a really rocky bottom. You got to check your line for nicks all the time. If you smell like butter and cream, you'll recognize that. Is that the one with the girl in the bikini? It was Kelly LeBrock was her name. And they designed her on the computer and she came to life. It was funny as crap. Out of all the fishing channels on YouTube, Cindy reads chat best hands down, and I watch most of them. You picked the catfish rod, okay. You learned a lesson, exactly. Them are painful lessons to learn, but you usually don't forget them. What's up, Ferris? It had to be over 45. If there's any problems in your line, your knots, or anything, them big fish are going to let you know. It was bigger than the 41 you caught before it. Fast times at Ridgemont High. Let's talk about Cuba and eat pizza with Mr. Hand. Oh, yeah, but not the one I was thinking. What was the one where the girl went on the spaceship? BDC, what's up? LaTanya, how's it going? It was good to see you out, LaTanya. Now everybody's trying. You should put it on the tiny... You should put it on the tiny giraffes. The pheromone. The spaceship landed in the pool. God, I don't remember that one. Loves God, what's up? No, but we're getting some bites. Looks like it's going to be a decent night. Nothing yet, though. The girl in the bikini was in at Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Earth girls are easy, Non-Mouse said. Lauren said, dang, I can see her face. So I'll tell you, I started reading all of the chat, Not yet, Brad. I started reading all of the chat because I wanted to keep Travis aware of what was going on in the chat so that he was just not out here not knowing what you guys were talking about and stuff. And then I had another guy that worked on the shrimp boats, and I read it out loud for him so that he could be in the chat and know what was going on. The only thing I skip are the highs, hellos between everybody. Mary, what's up? Woo, Travis caught a... nice crappie. Water like silver.
There we go.
Are you gonna put him on the hook, or is he too big?
No,
I don't think he'd be too big. Your money's on the number 4, fishing pole number 4. Woo! Thank you for the 100, LaTanya. Monster fishing. What's going on? Earth girls are easy. Okay, that's really silver in color. Yeah, very pretty crappie. And we're catching. That is on one of the back for one of the giveaways. 25,000 subscriber giveaway. Robert Edwards, I think his name is. Cowboy Up made those plastics. He makes them himself and sent them to us. Gina Davis. And that's what that crappie was caught on. And I caught my PB crappie the other day on that plastic. So, hey Gus, Jamel, what's going on? Hello Michelle, you got the wrong girl. Cindy, why don't you have it set up where it says what people are saying in the chat? I don't know. I just never have set that up. Where it reads it out loud to me, you mean? I love it. Paddle tail never got on with straight or V tail. That's a straight tail. But they seem to like it. We're fishing at Cove Lake State Park in Caryville, Tennessee. It's in the North Tennessee, northeastern. Corey Sneed just caught a crappie. Hey Travis, how you doing, Travis? Did you frost the cupcake? Bouncer said.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That cupcake right up.
He always frosts the cupcake. Cake. They improved those baits a lot. In the old days, not so great, Bush Bean said. Have it set up with a Bluetooth speaker. It might drive me a little crazy. Woo! That's a $2 crappie. Travis can do better. Woo! $2 holla. Woo! What's my favorite food? Probably Italian.
I need something like further.
Shit. I got a stringer in the car. I can never remember to bring it. Get a piece of that fishing line you watered up. Huh? Jason! What's going on? We're using pack bait and corn on these rods. And then we're using skipjack on these. What's up, Dopamine and Cindy? That's yesterday's tally, yes. Think so. We should reset and add one crappie. That's right. Is that not good? I used to do it with a like a forked stick. You can make one. I was good here just relaxing around the house. I'm pretty sure I'm going to teach everyone a new bouncer slab lobster or crab recipe soon. That's awesome. I have no idea. Jamil, if you don't stop being weird, I'm going to I'm going to time you out. I don't know who that is. Vanilla Hunter, what's up? I give you 5 minutes. If one of those rods don't go off, I'm leaving. All right, Eddie. But I tell you what, if I can't catch a fish in 5 minutes and you leave, then deuces, peace. What's up, Jason? Rivers here are thawed out. I'm thinking about doing some sucker fish and I smoke them. That's cool.
There's the bait.
We're in Tennessee, mountain skies. East Tennessee. Mountaintop. Thank you so much, Robert. There, Clint. Yeah, if you're not going to make any sense, if you're just going to come in and talk a bunch of nonsense, normally,
This way a little bit.
Normally I'm way patient about that kind of stuff, but I'm just not feeling it today. I already told you, you know, that wasn't me. You have the wrong person, so.
Bring it over so I can put it in the camera. Here we go, people. When you want to catch big fish, just use big bait.
That's what you do. Whole crappie, yep. Going ham. There's a 47, 48 pound flathead in here. We ain't playing. Thank you, Dean. Ned, what's up? We ain't playing. You would eat those crappie? We might if we catch some more. Fishing with rivers. Yep. What, if you were a almost 48 pound flathead, would that entice you? Woo! Stuff happens, Bouncer. It does. I'm surprised you put it that mildly. I'm not going to eat old flathead. If I caught a big old flathead in here, you want to know what I'd do? I'd hold it up and I'd show it to you guys and I'd put that big old beast back in the water and I'd let him swim off. They're straight teeth that never had to have braces, Jackson. Sorry, you don't have them. Y'all can use crappie for bait. We can, Dalton. I'm coming to Tennessee to fish sometime this year. Awesome, Mary. You're kind of in a mild mood. That's cool, Bouncer. Spunky, what's up? Mary, it would be cool if you came to East Tennessee and fished the Tennessee River. Because I'm telling you, there's some good fish in there. What's up, Terps? Hello we're in Tennessee in the U.S. Hunting, Iowa. Yeah, we're catch and release. Let that flathead become a 55 pounder next year. That's right, Duck. Luca, what's up? It's illegal in Texas. Yeah, as long as it is the legal length, then you can use them for bait in Tennessee. And actually, there is no length limit in this lake. There's a creel limit, but there's no length limit. So, what's up, fishing felon? Shelby, what's up? Same in Oklahoma. Hey, Cindy, my 3-year-old weighs less than that fish. Yeah, Dustin, isn't it crazy? And he caught it on 4-pound test line. 4. I don't think you're going to catch a skipjack there. I don't think so either, William.
No, we're definitely not catching a skipjack.
You got smoked. Look at the very last rod, very right rod. I can see them. We're getting some nibbles on some of them, but we ain't got smoked yet. Luca needs to do what Luca does. That's right. I can't read your name, but hi. We were trying to catch some carp and possibly a catfish. We just learned that there were catfish in here. What's up, Towno? Water runner. You always brighten my day. You have a magical optimism and a bright attitude. Thank you. Well, thank you, water runner. I appreciate you. It's always good to hear nice things. What type of catfish do they sell primarily in southern restaurants? Channel cat, to my understanding. What are you doing, Cindy? How about making some fish pancakes and cheese? That sounds absolutely gross, Bouncer. Cindy, you better get started on some hush puppies and coleslaw. I love hush puppies that don't eat coleslaw. What's up, Dan? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use farm-raised catfish, and channel catfish are the easiest farm-raised. So I'm thinking unless they specify otherwise, it's probably channel catfish in the South. They're plentiful. There are all kinds of channel cats. Shellhammer said if you want catfish, the best way to get them is soak chicken liver in cod oil, anything like a can, mix it with minced garlic and leave it out in the sun for about an hour, you think? We've always done real good on fresh, bloody skipjack. I almost got skunked today, 6 hours and 1 whiting. Wow, that's a rough bite. Thanks for all the smiles you give me this past year, Cindy and Travis. Water Runner, $4.99. Make y'all holla. Woo! Woo! Thank you for the $5 holla. David B. Cindy, I bet Travis would camp his tent out tonight and fish all night. I know he would, Robbie. If I didn't have to go to work, we'd do a whole lot more overnights on the river. Probably wouldn't come home sometimes if it wasn't for having to come and feed the dog. It's mostly channel cat down here in Louisiana. Yep, same in Florida too. Clint, that's awful nice of you, Water Runner. We appreciate it. Gas is expensive these days. We're at Cove Lake State Park, Nathan. Edwin has to be a meanie. It's easier to be nice, Edwin. Would you stay at the river fishing? Yeah, I would stay on the river fishing, Monster. If I could have a houseboat. Travis says I wouldn't make it because I'd get too cold. Thank you for the happy poop, Timberwolf. Personally, I'd rather eat pond raised. Exactly, Bush Bean. These rivers and lakes around here, work does mess up everything. These rivers and lakes around here are really polluted, bad. And it's with heavy metals and stuff. It's not just yeah. I'm a little bit scared to eat anything that comes out of any of them. This lake is not so bad because it's an isolated lake. Skipjack or mackerel or hot dogs. If I had my druthers, it'd be skipjack. They're river herring here. Woo!
You got us another one.
Yay! I'm gonna take that stringer now that we actually fish for something we can use a stringer for and put it in our bag. We've never needed a stringer before. Yep, be nice or be way gone. Today we've caught 2 crappie. Double tap for skipjack, old Canada. You were just thinking that? I definitely would. Thanks for the gold coin, Luca. Thank you for 98 thumbs up in a half hour. Y'all rock. 2 cold extra heaters. Yep. Man, I could do it. It's called heated blankets and clothes. When I remove someone's post, does it hide it from everyone or me? It hides it from everybody. I'm the only one that can see it. I'm Great Vegas fan in a couple of weeks. Oh, Seachester, that'd be awesome. You got the stuff I sent, right? Can you put something on top of that, a big rock or something, Travis? Here's a log. You want me to bring it? I don't know if it's heavy enough. It might be.
Oh, I thought one stuff.
What?
Poison ivy stuff over.
Poison ivy? Come on, fish. That's so much fun. Seachester, Okeechobee, for the most part in Florida. It's your heavy metal equalizer. What's up? Gotta love that mercury. Yeah, it builds up in the body. Dr. V.L.M. Lamad. I don't know. Even rivers here don't dare drink the water. No. I got a brother that lives in a Bell and a brother that lives in Osteen, Florida. Live bait. We use live, cut bait, all kinds. Thank you so much, Lauren. Cool. Sweet corn. We use sweet corn for the carp rods. We were getting some bites. I don't know why they slacked off, but happiness is a fresh crisp salad, which I had salad for dinner. Salad and chicken, but the chicken wasn't very good. Yeah, there was another crappie catch. I have a severe case of spring fishing fever. Get out there, Jason. You still waiting on the water to clear? We've caught 2. 100 thumbs up. Woo! Woo! In 30 minutes, y'all. That is awesome. I used to shoot for 100 in an hour, and y'all blew it away. $3 for the one I missed. $3 holla. Woo! Thank you, Robert. I'm sorry I'm loud. I'm not really. What's up, Jerry? 419. How's it going? Good evening. It was good to see you out fishing today. Did y'all ever catch anything? You said you caught flatheads and stuff out of there? Get on the method feeder. We got that one. Yep, we got method feeders on the carp rods, these 3. I know you can only see 2, but there's a black one on the end. We need to replace that. I hunt the souls of meaningless species. Adrian said, Travis, T-Man shoved in the camera and took it away. Lauren said, shoved in the camera and then took it away. It's in the water down there. At least a few places I've been in Gainesville is nice. I don't know much about it. But Cindy, could you eat fishy every day? Robbie, no, I couldn't. I like seafood and I like fish, but I couldn't eat it every day. I crave beef. I'm a carnivore. Papa Trucker, what's up? My father-in-law and sister-in-law are going down to see a tractor show next weekend, and they're stopping off and they're going to bring it back up for me, so I'll get it next week. I'm so excited. I'm glad you're finally getting it, see Chester. Worm maggots, ground bait. Never have used that, Dan. What's up, Teresa?
Oh, she ain't got a rod holder?
No, she's about to get it. When did you say next week? Cindy, I think you're trending a little less tolerant, but you're still holding my attitude back, Lauren said. I figure if they're going to come in here and be mean, I mean, sometimes you can change them, but usually the only ones that you can make come over to the light side are ones that are trying to be funny. The ones that are trying to be mean, I don't have a whole lot of tolerance for, no. I had that one apologize the other day. We're catching some crappie, Jerry. Lake should be iced out by the end of the week. Woo! Clear water. Open water. My first time here, Teresa, I think you're going to love it. You get to know some of these people, and it's like we're around the fire with our feet up and a beverage in our hands. It's pretty nice here. Oh, yeah, you're one of Chief and Sessions people. Yeah, you'll like it here. You caught a few carp and channels. We're after a flathead if we can get it. If I could go for a mess of coleslaw about now. We had some hush puppies with dinner. Remember, timing is everything. You're off by 1 second. Your history. Right? Mike Smith, what's my favorite fish? Probably crappie or white bass. White bass is good. Don't sleep on the white bass. In my opinion, they taste almost as good as crappie do. I love them. Barbie! What's up, Barbie? We've been missing you. I know y'all have been busy moving. Dean, if you have a deep yearning in your loins, then you should probably do something about that. You know, you can handily fix that. So you don't have to come on somebody's random live stream, man, and talk about it. Small hooks, maggots feed little and often. This is in Northeast Tennessee, Ruffles. I like having a beverage in, you like having a beverage in your hand? it's good for you to stay hydrated. Hush puppy, don't say a word. That's right. Yeah, we're in northeast Tennessee right now. Fat Cat said, I don't trust Fat Cat. Fat Cat's all right. Fat Cat'll do. What's up, Ducky Petrie? How you doing? Surf perch tastes like shrimp if you ever get a chance to try it. I know I would love it then, Dean, because shrimp is my favorite seafood. Not a long time. Jason, you don't have a whole lot of open water for long? I told Randy today that you were asking how we were doing, and he says, horrible, send help. I know he's wore out. Moving is no joking. When it's been extended over the amount of time that y'all have been moving, it's miserable.
Marvin's been working his ass to death.
Any fish that is white and boneless is delicious. You are so right, Bouncer. Bouncer, why are you deleting Dean's messages? Surf perch, did he make me say something? Throw some corn in. We got some corn out there, Dan. Hey, Zoe, what's up? Man, I'm sad this Sunday's almost over, but it's been a pretty good day. It was warmer today. Gary Rodner, what's up? I've been moving too, Barbie. Got 2 more machines I'm trying to make room for in the midst of working a big order. What's up, Addiction? Have you caught we've caught 2 crappies, Cindy. Where you at? Where are you fishing high from Pennsylvania? We're in northeast Tennessee. We're fishing in a state park lake. And we just recently watched somebody reel in a 47-pound flathead out of here. So we're on the hunt. Jonathan, if fishing is your power, then what are you without it? Well, you know what? I'm bored without it, I'll tell you. What is Dean doing? Do y'all know each other? Remember, we have 3 times the inventory that a normal house does. I believed it. All them boneless chicken is pretty good too for bait. East Tennessee is the best. I'd move there if I could. Bush Bean, I love it here. I've lived a few places, and I'd like to go visit some others still. I would love to travel. But this will always be home. A beverage in one hand, a medicinal fatty in the other. Shrimp is my favorite. Yeah, shrimp is my favorite seafood. And a fishing pole and a rod holder. Enjoy life no matter what your extracurricular activities are. That's right. Miss Cindy, have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you in the morning for the walk. I'll see you there, Mountaintop. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I know you're cool. Cindy, I'm going to vote blonde. I'm going to go back to blonde too, I think. Yeah, see. Yeah, my natural color is that. So I was trying to figure out if I wanted to frost it again. You're feeding your mouth full at the moment. Surf perch isn't bad. It's actually a fish. No, he's just moving a machine in. Hey, B, what's up? I gave Dean 10 seconds to practice. I haven't been fishing or crabbing for like 6 months, and as soon as we're done moving, we're gonna take off and do it. Good. Do you know Bouncer Dean? No, moving more machines into the shop, making room for them, right? You love fish, AB? You like the rod rest, Dan? Travis made those. And they work good. They've held every fish we've ever caught on them. You get a couple of pieces of rebar and beat into the ground and put there. What's up, wartime fishing? Barbecue chicken sounds lit. What's up, Ferg? Michigan and it is a huge fishing state. Walleyes and perch, yes. I used to live up there close to Lake Michigan. Chicken liver for the catch. If you want to catch some, you can catch a bunch of channel cats. You can wear the channel cats out on chicken liver. But it was such a pain to use. I never did like it. When I started doing this kind of catfishing and I found out that you could just use like a cut bait that would stay on the hook, I was so tickled. You can go without a fish whistle, you know what I mean? Right, Wild 420? I don't partake. I'm about to have to look for a job too, so probably. 42 by 52 shop, and I have 3 CNC milling machines, 3 CNC lathes, 1 manual mill, 1 manual lathe, and 2 more CNC lathes coming in. Dang. You got it squished in there like sardines. HMK, we don't want to hear that here wrong type of channel. Channel cat. Diet bright pink, you think, Andrew? Listen, don't tempt me, because I don't have a whole lot of F's to give. I will dye my hair bright pink. Cindy, the bad thing about Tennessee and the upper north is the cold. When you get older, your bones want to work. Won't work good in the snow. My bones don't work now when it's cold. Michelle Mason. You cray. Hope you floor planned all that stuff in advance. He didn't plan nothing. He's just going to squeeze it in. He didn't plan on buying the last 2 machines. He just wanted one. My neighbor just gave me a really big grill, so now I can grill outside. Nice. That's always free 99 is the best. Duda! Do the damn thing. What's up? Those things are too heavy to be moving multiple times. They are. But he keeps getting new machines. Chicken liver, use a mesh bag. It will stay on well. Yep. Lucio, we're good. Travis is catching a few crappie, and we were getting some bites on these rods, but kind of slowed down a little bit. Woo. Dean hasn't cleaned it in weeks. You should keep your finger away from it then. I can't wait for spring walleye season, 1 month away. Here's a tip from Michigan. Spring walleye, use a Rapala, Husky Jerk, Sweep, and Paws Retrieve. You will catch your limit of northern Michigan walleye. We've went walleye fishing a couple times here. We don't have a whole lot of luck at it because we don't do it very much. Woo!
Took off, did it?
Yeah.
So I'm putting over here so you guys can see a little bit better. Let's go, people! Is she gonna pull the hook or not? It must be a pretty good size one.
I'm gonna come over here a little bit.
Huh? Could be a big fly here. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. That big old carp. That's a big old carp. That's a PB.
You think?
Yep.
Oh, come on, carp.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh no, he's over here. Look, carp are hard to net too.
Can you still see? Look good as that. This one. Dang, he went under it again. He didn't like that. He took off.
You're gonna have to get you some mucklings. Did you get him?
Got him.
Oh, he's big. I don't know. He may not be. I don't know where that line is. It's running around there.
Yeah, he's got a huge mouth on him. Dang, line everywhere around here.
I'm gonna grab the scales.
Trying to get the line off the tripod.
What?
Here, hold this a second. I had all that lined up to play there.
Swear. Sorry guys, the tripod leg is all tangled up in fishing line somebody's left down here. All right. Are you gonna?
Am I gonna what?
You want me to turn this around? Just name it Dyson. Corn. Can you get that
What?
the handle?
Oh.
Maybe we should just start reading it with the handle on. Woo! Be careful, fish. Don't hurt yourself. It's ready to go. No, it's not too big. But it's a good size. It would have been one. Or no, close. Before. Right there.
15. Looks like it's 12 in there now. Well, it's 15.3, so it's 14.3. 14.3.
You can turn back around if you want to. Whichever.
Nice one.
You got it. Turn around the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. 14-pound carp. All right. The only thing, we hadn't caught a mirror carp out of here yet, have we?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what to call in, why he had to do all that.
He wanted back in the water.
That was a beast. He got my pants leg wet. All right, where's that drag?
Where's the fishing rod?
Right there. Same line and everything. I just as soon catch him on that one because it feels better, but. All right. How much fun was that? I tell you what, I don't know why y'all got to get all stressed out. You see that fish swim away? Thank you so much. Woo! That was fun. I goosed him. Why would we not release the fish? Oh my God. People get so bent out of shape. What's up, Peace? 14-pound carp. It fought really good, though. I was happy. Happy to catch something. Skunks off the bank, and there's another one. Maybe. Is that you or a fish? I don't exactly know why that person. Yeah, I don't know. He was. Sabo! Okay. He got cyclone technology with no less suction with that size Hoover. Can you see the mountains once more? Yes, you can. I don't know. He was tripping out. Yeah, me too, Bomb Pop. Look at that.
What?
We don't have that kind of view out our windows, but it's beautiful to have it this close to the house. Wanted to see the mountains again. I don't know. Yeah, he was tripping out about me putting that fish back and stuff. He just need, tell him to calm down. But if he, yeah, he's talking. Somebody was talking crap about me catching fish and then putting it back. I don't know, being on the rocks. So he got timed out. It's okay. Calmoo, what's up? It is a gorgeous view. The water is silver, Bandar. Get yourself a little camping chair. Yeah, but there's a little, there's a stump down here we can sit on. There you can see the water a little bit. No, that's actually, it's an alternate to I-75. This is, I think, it's what it's called.
It is, but it's, they renamed it not long ago to something.
It's Appalachian Highway. Is the actual name of it. Yeah, but it goes out to I-75. Okay, yeah. Whisker Biscuit, what's up? I already asked him to check his attitude. Yep. Tony Hamilton, what's up? Yes, we just caught a 14-pound, 14 and change pound carp. Locked up drag, what's up? I put it back fine, and I try to treat my, it's silver, Bandar. we try to treat all the fish we catch good, except for bait fish, and then we still try to be humane with them. I mean, we're not mean. The posting delay makes it seem like we're arguing. It is beautiful here. Bryant, what's up? How's it going? Hey, Tito. This is a Cove Lake. It's a state park lake, and it's up in the bowl. This area that we live in is like a bowl on top of the mountain, and there's a lake down in it. It's a little valley, mountains all the way around. I love being on the rocks. Bourbon, to be more specific. Yeah, right, Jason. I think you got a big one left in you. I hope so, Robert. $10 make you holla. Woo! Woo! Get on the corn. That's right. Cowboy Joe. I mean, I would call all carp and brown trout in North America, but manners are still important. Nah, carp are what they call naturalized, which means at one time they were invasive, introduced into the waters, but they have a part in the ecosystem now. So, unless we just have to, if we were required by law to kill a fish, we're not going to. If we're required by law to kill a fish, then we'll do it. But in that way, we'd probably dispatch it instead of just letting it lay. And at some point we may be, because when the invasive, the Asian carp make it up this way, we may be required by law to keep it out of the water. Can you see the watercolor? It's almost dark, Bandar. The sun's going down right over there. We live in a beautiful area of the country. Jason, what's up? If you release a fish, treat it well. That's exactly it. Also, it's tough because carp is invasive in a lot of countries. If that was Australia, you can't even return it. No, I know, I've heard that recently. Even the common carp, but Lax, did you say he had left a big one in you? I still have a big one left in me, he said. Get a catapult and fire in the corn, Dan said. We put a bunch in here before we started fishing. No cats yet, but we had a bite on the catfish rod. Maybe. We fished in here a long time, and a lot of people have without knowing there were catfish in here, so I'm not going to say it's going to be easy to catch one. But we're going to have lines in the water trying. You can't return snakehead to the water in Florida, but they're good eating. Well, that's a bonus that they're tasty. Gary, what's up? Only Polish eat carp, put them back. I mean, there's a few people eat carp. The nail salon where I go to have my eyebrows and stuff done, they like them. And they were brought over by the Asian restaurant. The Asian restaurant wasn't serving them, I don't think. But somebody had caught some and took them over there. So, yeah. Invasive or not, it isn't the animal's fault, yeah. They also consider rainbow trout naturalized here, but reality is they compete with natives. Yeah. If they require us to kill them, the carp, then like the Asian ones, because they do take over. Then we'll do what the law requires, because that's what we follow the law. But until we're told to do so, we won't. We respect the nature. Woo, 145 likes, that's right. We respect nature. Asian carpet will knock you out of a boat. Yeah, I've heard that. They'll jump up out of the water. They get to where, I mean, the water's so full of them that they do. Here's a rainbow trout cucumber. 145 likes and an hour in. Y'all rock. You're the best. Best chat on YouTube, no doubt. Possum Holler, what's up? I heard that you gave Virginia the man flu. Elmer, we've just got the crappie over here in a bag in the water. We'll show it to you in a minute. I'm headed out for a while. You got it? Yep, Lauren. I'd say hunting and stuff may be lurking or something. Robert Groover's got it. It's illegal not to, it's illegal not to immediately dispatch a fish unless it's protected. It will be released. Invasive or not, animal cruelty is still a crime here at least. Yeah. I've ate hedgehogs. They're hard to peel but tasty. I think hedgehogs are cute. Why, yes, I am lurking hunting and stuff, said. I knew you were. Billy the Kid. The snakehead is invasive where they are, yes. They're not supposed to put them back in the water.
Where the hell did snakehead ones come from?
Probably, you know where everything comes from that's invasive. It's like the mussels and stuff like that are the little bitty tiny mussels that are clogging up like intake valves and stuff in places.
China?
Yeah, I reckon. Badgers peel them easy, Gary. I'm saying. Yeah. Lucifer said that you can't put snakeheads back in the water down there, but they're tasty. So you found a crochet pattern for a bass fish? That's cool. Mary made a little catfish. Mary Turner. But I think the fish ones are hard to find, Mama. Going back and forth between you and Big Jam. Okay. Stefano. Fish the margins, Dan said. Yep. Why that fish went back in the water and threw all kinds of water up on me. My pants legs wet, my shoes wet. I need some summer boots. I mean, some boots that aren't all, yeah, some summer boots. Robert said, Mama, don't say that. Everyone's going to want one. That's right. Have you ever heard about carp fishing? That's what we're doing that right now, Stefano. I just caught a carp. Snakehead originated in Eastern Asia. Excuse me, Mom. Sorry to bother you. Could you help me find some Pokemon cards for Uncle Dirty Uncle's birthday? Nope. You're on your own. Not your mama. I didn't say I was going to make it, Robert. She found a pattern. The fish crochet are really cool because nobody does them much, but they're awesome. Bouncer said, "Hey Travis, what are you doing, Travis?" I touched myself inappropriately. It's okay because it's natural. We had a nest of hedgehogs.
Damn badger. I can't tell you what I was doing, Bouncer. I can't tell you.
Damn badger ate the lot in one night. Wow. All that was left was spiky skins. Wow, badgers are mean. Big fish close in, right, Dan? Robert said, Mom, LOL. I don't know why they come here calling me Mom. The peacock bass down here trained from South America, but they don't care if you put those back. Everybody wants to catch a peacock bass. Everybody I've ever heard that goes down there to Florida and stuff are like it. My bucket list is a peacock bass. I've seen carp in Soda River about as big as me. And catfish. Yeah, there's some big catfish, and we don't have the big Asian carp up here yet. But we will. It's just a matter of time. They're downriver, so they'll make it up through the dam systems and get up here. I'm dreading it. Because they make it hard to fish. But you're 5'7"? Yeah. There's some big fish. I wear Mrs. Hattrick's Ugg boots for fishing. They're so comfy. I've got winter boots, but I'm going to have to get me some summer ones. Did you see J-Wife's got a huge catfish today? How big was it? Peace? I tried to, it is pretty, Bandar. I tried to get around to a bunch of the chats today. Drop some likes and stuff. Give me back my son, DJ. He loves to hear me say that. Give me back my son. Beer batter fixes everything. It sure does improve it. I believe 71.4 pounds is her personal record. Wow, that's huge. What kind of catfish she catch, Peace? When they spawn there every year? Yep. No carp fishing means treating well the fish with proper manners. There are fishing mats. I'm not going to buy a fishing mat. That carp was fine. I'm not going to continue to pour water on them. They're fine. There's a way that you guys do things in the UK, and there's a way we do them in the US, and they're not the same. Most people tell us to kill the carp here, but we treat them good. We don't hurt them. See, there you keep going, Stefano. You can't do it. You're the best, DJ said. We're getting a bite on that catfish rod. Stefano, I treat the fish good, so I don't want to hear it. They get up against stuff out there in the water, and yeah, they're fine. I love my catfish too, but I take a picture of them and put them back in the water. I'm not gonna work myself to death for the 3 minutes they're on the background or on the bank. I plug my champion. You are a champion, Bouncer. Sounds like you're having fun. There you go. We are, Billy. The carp was perfectly fine. That was right. We bow fish and keep them for bait. There you go, Jim Dandy. At least, Jim Dandy, if you bow fish, that's one thing but don't waste them. And a lot of the boat fishermen around here dump them at the next to the boat ramp, and they stink. It's left a bad taste in my mouth for bow fishing because of how they do. We had people ask us if we wanted a 40-something pound flathead one night that they bow shot and didn't want it. That too, if you're not going to use it, don't shoot it. Alan, what's up? Cindy catches large fish all the time, and none of them are harmed, and they're all released for the most part. The only time we ever keep a catfish is if it's a channel cat and we need bait, and that's so rare. That's it. You live in the Ukraine? Yeah, it was fun. I knew you would ask. I know it's big, Peace said. You're so bad. What's up, Fish on Entertainment? Sometimes we keep crappie once in a while if we're wanting fish. And we keep white bass normally, and that's about it. Yeah, we're releasing them Calmu. They dump them. Yes, they do. Yeah, that's bad. And then, if you fish these boat ramps like we have to, because there's not a whole lot of bank space in the summertime, then you got to smell rotten fish. And I don't know if everybody in here smelled rotten fish, but it's pretty bad. The wind will change and that smell will hit you in the face and you're like, "Boo." Cindy and Travis care about fish. Travis went in wearing his under to tether fish. We hate the idea of breaking one off under the water with a hook in its mouth. Travis even takes the hooks out of turtles. A lot of people cut it. You believe it was a flathead piece? That's nice. Smells like fish. Eat all you wish. Wow. I'm new here. Please remember to forgive me. You played and landed that carp good. Shame about the netting. Yeah, they'll go under the net. It's harder to net a carp than it is a catfish. Turtles, the same. I know some, they got turtles, they had the shell pulled. Yep. That's crazy. What's up, Deborah? We've caught one crazy. What's up, Frank? 7 foot. I'd like to catch a big sturgeon. There's sometime. Travis has been okay. He's been fishing. Peace. He was crappie fishing. Lately, a lot of times, if you don't hear Travis, it's because he's fishing. He's crappie fishing. Thank you for the gold coin. Woo! Also, the gator, what's up?
I throw the worm on there and throw it out there.
And so we're worm fishing now. Maybe we'll get something. Hate when a fish swallows the hook. We do too. That's why, for the most part, we use the circle hooks. The carp rarely ever do. But Red Bull Princess, I hope everyone has a great and wonderful night. Love you guys. I'm going to feed the homeless tomorrow, so I'm going to get off social media early tonight. Well, thank you for doing that, Red Bull. And we appreciate you coming through and saying hi.
Red Bull!
Tommy Russell, evening man, best to Travis. Tommy, it's good to see you. Travis says hey. Jim Dandy said, I've seen one sturgeon on the Cumberland River. It was an easy 6 foot long. Swam by the boat for about 3 minutes and dove. I've caught one. What's up, Lonnie? Woo!
Lonnie!
Stay safe out there, Red Bull. Yep. Nothing moving. What you got on your hook, Billy said. We've got packed bait and corn on those. These right here, there was a 47-pound flathead pulled out of this water the other day. So now we've learned that it's a good thing to put out some catfish rods, so that's what we're doing. It's a long shot because nobody even knew that there were big old flatheads in here. But we're going to do it anyway because we're on the hunt for them now. What's up, Deidre? It's good going dark fast. Atlas, what's up? It's a lake piece. This is the top of a hill. It's like a little valley on top of mountains. And this is the lake that's like in the top of that little valley. It's a state park, Cove Lake State Park. If you want to look it up, you can see it. Yeah. Did you see that fish, Lonnie? Oh my God, a 47-pound flathead in Cove Lake. Oh my God. That's what I kept saying in the video whenever he caught it. Oh my God, oh my God. Me and my family eat turtles depending on where we catch them. I've never had turtle, but I'd like to try. Which one of them lines got an Oscar Mayer on it? One of these has a live bluegill or a live crappie on it. Bouncer said, hey, Cindy, what do you know, Cindy? I don't know much. You should use a crappie pole. Well, he's got our bait pole. We don't have specific, we've got bait poles that we use for smaller fish, and that's it. We don't have specific crappie poles. We don't own them.
We did, we'd probably use them for something else.
Well, if we had crappie poles, we'd probably use them to catch other kind of bait too. So these are our skipjack rods. We have skipjack rods and we use them to catch crappie and bluegill, whatever else. Me personally don't kill any fish, but if being used for bait or food for humans or pets is fine, but to be killed and left on the bank for no reason, yeah, that's no good. We don't support that. Deborah, I got some of that cologne and it smells really good. Thanks for the recommendation. What kind of cologne did you get, Gator? I usually try keeping the fish that swallows the hook, but the little fish below the size limit, I just cut the hook off. Yeah. Uh-oh.
That crappie's getting really nervous.
He's moving around a lot. Deidre. Is that, you're telling me how to say it? Luke, I have never eaten turtle. I'd like to try it, honestly. Carp, you gotta have chicken liver or Wheatus, strawberry jam, vanilla, good stuff. Mix it and see what happens next time. We have never used chicken liver to fish for carp. We always use pack bait. Your wife makes turtle soup out of them. Oh my God, stands for oh, never mind, my God. I don't think I could eat turtle. I think it's hard to describe the flavor, but it's good. 162 likes. Thank you so much, Indiana Chris. Favorite Cindy. Favorite Chris, what's up? I'm not skinny Cindy anymore. Big Buck Hunter, what's up? Turtle probably tastes like sweaty undies, you think, Joe? I think the meat of it's real white, so. Bouncer said, do you realize that I just spanked my own ass? And sometimes you probably deserve it, Bouncer. Joe, I don't think so, but since you know what sweetie undies taste like, okay. I don't eat them either. They're gross. I just fuck them with my Texan 457. Never thought I'd eat frog legs. I tried them 2 years ago and loved them. Man, frog legs are so good. They had them on the buffet one time at the Chinese restaurant, and I was like, yes, please, I'll try them. I'm going to try to get... When I hurt my back and my activity level went down there over the winter, I just put some of it back on. But you know what? I'm still happy, so maybe it'll come back off now that I can move around a little better. Hopefully. Got to get my mind right about it, and then it will. We have a huge problem with poachers here. They will shoot a deer, remove the tenderloins, and waste the breast. That's crazy. Man, I tell you what. That's where I had them first had them at the Chinese restaurant. Yeah, they're good. Frog legs are a sweet meat. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you've never tried enough of those quote-unquote exotic stuff. I am happy, Chris. Frog legs are lit. And it's like crab knuckles. If you eat the meat out of the crab legs, the knuckles, it's sweet meat just like that too. Poachers suck, they ruin for everyone. That's right. Joe, I'd be happy. The guys I talked to made turtle soup. Down here we pick up fish kills on the road. Not to waste it, especially good cold night. Still good to eat. Now we catch we pick up, if it's fresh squirrel or something like that, we'll pick up roadkill to use for bait. Caught a 43 pounder on a squirrel head a couple of years ago. That's a fact. Derek, what's up? Fresh, not fish. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Jim. They had to smell everywhere. Too many to count. You've had sheep brains. I've never eaten that either. Tastes like boring, bland pork. Some meats like that are bland. Fresh deer. You can tell if something's been recently. I honestly don't know if they'd be undie flavored or not, but I'd be down to try a little turtle undie soup. Cindy speaks autocorrect fluently. I try because it happens to me all the time. You heard they taste like dirt water, Billy? A lot of that is probably dependent on how they're prepared. I know somebody that that's that crappie is going crazy. He's making that rod move a little bit. Frog? No, the frog legs I tasted, they had a sweet taste. They were good. 100% approved. Definitely would eat again. We have to taste it. To compare the two. The topic of the night is things that taste like dirty underwear. Popcorn chicken with sweet baby raisin ranch. I'm hungry. That's good. I had smoky chicken from Cracker Barrel tonight. It wasn't that good. I wish I'd have ordered the catfish. I just am hesitant to order fish out to eat. Turtle is another animal they say tastes like chicken. Woo! Travis caught another crappie. Underwear soup. So, just because I am who I am, how do you open a turtle with a chainsaw? What's up, Scooter? Little crappie? You want me to take it off? Sure. Ooh. It flipped right as I went to grab it. 3 crappie. This is the smallest one we caught so far that he's caught. Jason, I can say that there's some parts that do taste a little bit like chicken, but not all of it. It's a deeper, richer flavor depending on the turtle. Yep. Good question. I think I'd use an axe. Oh, man. Did you want me to save it?
Yeah.
You said that because I threw it back. Went out a couple of days after Christmas years ago. Coming home, found a doe beside my driveway. Cleaned it. Found a 22 hole just behind the shoulder. Guess the neighborhood kids got tired of targets. Dang. It was small. You got sweet water frogs? I'll try. Yeah, I mean, the meat taste, it has I don't say it's sweet, but it has like a sweet taste to it, like crab knuckles. But what about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? They're so cute. I'd rather eat the rat. Right, Gary? And I'm somewhat disturbed by eating frog legs, because if that's the only part of the frog that's edible, it seems like kind of a waste. But they're good. I just haven't eaten them a lot. You have eaten a knuckle piece. I know what's coming now. I thought about something, but the conversation kind of moved on before I said it, so y'all are lucky. I had an inappropriate comment all lined up and ready to go. And yeah, the moment passed. So moose knuckle, Joe balls, that's exactly what I was thinking you were thinking. You can eat the body. Now, I've never ever even heard about that. I don't know about it. Derek, have you subscribed?
Derek. We're done there.
Like button smash. Good night, everyone. Good luck fishing. Good night, Munchie. Thank you for coming in. Smashing the like button. We have 168 thumbs up with an hour and 30 minutes in-ish. I thought it. I dared myself to say it. Peace said. Oxtail soup is nice. A waste of full ox, though. Yeah, I'm sure you can eat the rest of the ox. I sure did, Cindy, just because you're awesome. Well, thank you, Derek. You can come over here if you want to. You don't have to stay on the other side. You like the tenderloin? Jackson said, what are you doing, Travis?
Crappie fish.
Crappie fishing. Oxtail is expensive now? Yes. Woo! 169. I see 171 on my side. Edward Priestley, what's up? Stuffed frogs are a thing? Are they, Jason? Well, butter my biscuits. Woo! Robert Gruber, $5 make you holler. It's a fish per diem. $5 make you holler. I love that. I love that minty green color. It looks like the color of my car, sort of. My dad always said, try it. You never know. That's right. Zoe said, Cindy, I'm going to text you later and tell you why I've been lurking in lives if I don't fall asleep. All right. Well, you can go ahead and text me now in case you do fall asleep. Oxtail soup. That sounds yummy right now. I've never had oxtail. You hear that?
What?
Whatever that is behind us.
You always hear something up there.
There is something up there. Let's go. Come on, fishies. All the legs. Jump in the pan. So, yeah. Gary said, my dad ate pig's trotters. Gnawing on their toenails. Oh, my God. They've been standing in their own shit all their lives. That's gross, Gary. Why did he eat the feet? Oh. Gary, that takes it. Number one gross comment of the day. And there's some gross comments come through my lives. That's so nasty. For a turtle, you got to boil it for like 3 hours in some onion and some Cajun seasoning, and it gets really tender. It was jumping in the pan. I heard you had to cut a nerve or something like that, so they wouldn't do that. Calmoo, you guys remind me a lot of my family. It's like I'm sitting fishing with you. I love the calming vibe you guys have. That's my goal, Calmoo. I like your name, by the way. It's kind of cool.
The beaver.
The beaver? Oh, he's right in front of us, too. Yep. Yakin said, I need Travis to send me a bunch of different size weights. I'll send some dollars for them. I'm going to try to get into catfishing. I usually fish for bass. Gary, I spent my whole life watching my dad suck on pickled pig's feet. Need to get that toe up in there and work his tongue around. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's so gross. Edward Priestley, thank you for the chili pepper. Where are we from? We're from Northeast Tennessee. We're all up and down East Tennessee, honestly, though. We travel the Tennessee River to fish. Gary said, Robert, we both need therapy, brother. Jason said pickles pig's feet is actually delicious. On Cajun, and I draw the line. You're Cajun, and you draw the line at pig's feet and carp. Also, don't no type of oyster except for water. You don't do mountain oysters, is that what you're saying? Woo! Alabama boy, get you some of that. I can't say roll tide. I had it one time. It's rich. I mean, I'd try about anything once. My brother had, too long ago, had escargot and some kind of caviar, and they said it wasn't any good. Calmoo, we appreciate you coming in, and that's what I'm going for in my lives, is to make you feel at home. And if you can't get out and fish, we have some people that used to fish and can't get out anymore because of health problems and stuff like that. And I want you to feel like that you're here. Some eat chicken's feet too. They sell them in the grocery store, Billy. I find the thought of mountain oysters traumatizing. Me too, Luca. It ain't gonna happen. What's up, Anthony Roberts? I'm not eating any feet. Me either, Lucifer. They're for traveling. No, not. But they say with a pig, you can eat everything but the squeal. They even sell pig tails in the store. My buddy had maggots in his mouth. To wake them for the first time in winter, I heard that. I smacked him on the back and he swallowed them. Food protein for him, though. I've heard of putting them in your mouth to get them, like, stirred up. And those are big ones, too. That's gross scary. Jeremy Stark, what's up? Chicken feet used to make broth not to eat. I remember there ain't enough meat on them to eat. I wouldn't think. Remember the pickled pig feet they used to sell in the 90s gas stations? That and them. I never could stand the thought of one of those pickled eggs either. You know, everybody's dad used to eat pickled eggs and then would gas you out of the house. Gold coin, thank you, Luca. Welcome back, Sabo. Yeah. And then when we lived in Alabama, they'd have tents along the side of the road, and you could stop and get cow brains and chitlins and stuff like that. It was so gross. That's one thing that I don't think I would try is anything's brains. I feel like that's a little too personal. Yep, we caught 3 crappie and a carp. Take a bite of bluefin heart after I land them. I mean, I can see that with the organ meat like that. My grandmother, when they used to kill a cow, would bring the tongue and everything. I was traumatized at her house because you would go, there would be a random bucket and you'd open the top of the bucket and there would be a big old beef tongue and a liver. They would bring everything in. Seen them 1,000-year-old eggs that Chinese eat as a delicacy. All past things. I hear that. Locked up, Drag. Brain is a no-brainer. Yeah. Shaking my head, no brains either. I'm finding out there's a lot of things that I won't eat. Exactly. I'll taste I'll taste a lot of things I'll try. And I probably would on a dare because I eat a piece of spider leg and I ate some surströmming. I might do it on a dare, but I wouldn't do it for pleasure or willingly. It's going to take me needing a car window. Cow tongue tastes just like roast beef. Does it really? The heart is good. The heart's good for you. The heart is usually still beating, Edward said. That sounds like, a ritual there. Pickled herring, have you tried it? I love it. No. Jason, I'm not a huge fan of pickled stuff. I don't really care that much for vinegar. I don't like pickles. There's only a couple of uses for cucumbers. Blood and tongue is delicious. Yeah, see, no. My dad liked tongue and tripe. You're some people's. I love me some heart. You can head them. I don't know what that means. I don't think I'd ever try brains or any body part like tongue or feet. But I mean, as a little kid at your grandma's to go open buckets and find that stuff where they just brought it in. Whew. And I loved my grandma. She was a good woman, but her house always smelled like souring milk because she made buttermilk. Whoa, that got plugged pretty good. Mm-hmm. That's still the crappie though, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'll eat liver with mash and gravy full of iron. It's good for you. Put them on the bad cuts. Pickled pig feet you eat when you're drunk and it'll sober you up, he said. The heart and the tongue ain't that bad. No, Billy said. Heart is great tender. Like, you can buy hearts and gizzards, like chicken hearts and gizzards. The eyeball, no thank you. And I've seen people eat them on like Alone and Lost or Naked and Afraid and stuff like that. No. The eyeballs, the things that come off the head are a no-go for me. Kiffered herring is excellent. I mean, I like sardines. Mostly, I'd rather have it in mustard sauce, but I think that came from fishing with my dad when I was little. It was fun eating stuff on the lake bank. A sandwich with your dirty little fishy hands, and then some sardines with crackers. I was in heaven. I will eat a cow. I will eat all of a cow, but its balls, Peace said. All right, y'all have a good night. Got to get this kid a bath and to bed. Good luck fishing. Thank you, Jim Dandy. Thank you for coming in. It's been a blast. Hope you come back. Go, Jim Dandy, go. You come at me when I'm drunk with a pickled pig's foot, and you're probably going to wear what I've been drinking. I ate peanuts at Christmas. Little did I know that my nan had no teeth and sucked all the chocolate off the chocolate peanuts. Well, at least nothing went to waste, Gary. The least she could have done is throw away the peanuts. Oh well. Poor Nan. Hassenpfeffer is pretty good, like pickled rabbit stew. I've never had rabbit. I've never had squirrel. For a country girl, my cuisine is lacking. My dad didn't really hunt, though. He fished too much. There ain't no such thing as fishing too much, but that's all he did. Gary, you might as well buy a multi-year package for a therapist, Robert said. Yeah, I was somewhat traumatized too. My grandma on my dad's side is the one that had the cows and stuff like that. My other grandma, she did that stuff. I helped them process a pig one time. But my grandma on my dad's side, you know, her house would always smell like milk souring, and I loved to churn and make the butter and the buttermilk. But she had these fly strips because she was surrounded by cow pasture. She'd have the fly strips up, and those would always freak me out when I was a kid. And then the electric fence. And if you have a bunch of cousins and you're not used to an electric fence, and the cousins are, you're gonna get messed up with the electric fence. Because they will dare you to pick up a broom straw, pluck, you know, one of the long straws of grass, like the Johnson grass, and lay it across the line. Or they'll get in the line and one of them will grab the fence, but they're holding on to each other's hands, so if you're the last one to grab on, you're the one that gets shocked. Yeah. We used to catch it all the time. The boys always got dared to pee on it. So I think my brother got that one. Send me your best pickled pig's feet. I'll review them, Jason said. My grandma's front porch also had one of those. It had a big gate on it, and it swung out over the yard. We'd hold on to that gate and swing out way up. Our feet didn't touch. It was crazy. James Lolly, we're doing good. How are you? What's up, G? How are you, G? Like number 180. How's it going? We've caught one carp and 3 crappie. I'm 57. I walk into my house. My dad offered me a piece of candy bar. I was like, no, what's up? He don't give no candy to you. And I looked and it has ants in it. Yuck. I ate some crickets a while back and a piece of spider leg. What's up, a cute pumpkin? Jason said my parents raised pheasants and fowl growing up. Canadian geese are mean AF. Write that down. I already know. Canadian goose will chase you down. Yeah, they're mean. They're not as mean as a swan. Swans are super mean. What's up, James Moore? Not yet. We just okay, Zoe. I'll check it out when I get off here. But we just found out there was catfish in this lake. One recent night down here, we caught a couple channel cats, which was a shock. But then we were here when that guy caught a flathead, 47-pound flathead. Okay. Gee, I always wish the best for you, man. I was out in the garden today making plans. We got seeds today. We're going to grow a little bit of a garden. What's up, knees? Knees, duts. Wait, swans are meaner than Canadian geese? Heck yeah. A swan won't even let you near it without hissing. You should go visit a swan if you know where one is. They're so mean. I know of 2 black swans that killed a calf. A calf. I have scars thanks to geese and turkeys. Turkeys can be mean too. And turkeys will be mean without a reason. Like you can raise 2 or 3 turkeys together and you'll get one that just wants to flog you and spur you. They got them big spurs. Yeah. Okay, I can relax now. Here now, I've been calling Jamie on live. And he can't turn it off because he's on call, right? James Lolly said I had some Tasty Cake mini chocolate donuts with coffee. So darn good. Yum. James Morris said a guy just caught a 44-pound channel cat at Clear Lake here in California. Wow. What a fight I bet that was. 44-pound channel cat? That's insanity. G said, happy birthday, Travis. Woo! Happy birthday. Yeah. Turkeys love to sleep in trees. It's crazy. Have you ever seen them fly, monster? A turkey will shock the crap out of you flying. They can fly high. They're a big old thing. They don't look like they should be able to fly, but they do. I got close to a swan in a park and got chased down. I just wanted to swing in peace. Travis has well, he did have, I don't know, it's been there not as much, but in one of the parks down south of Knoxville, there's a swan, and Travis would feed it crackers. It wanted to eat crackers, but at the same time, when he'd get close to it, it hiss at him. So, and then it would bite his hand whenever it reached to get the cracker out of his hand. It would pick his hand. They're big. Yeah, Shooms. Why would you come in and ask? If I am, just leave me be. Turkeys are no joke. I had a pet named Tom that guy used to attack. We had a turkey, though. Turkeys can also be really good pets. We had one that would walk me and my brother to the bus stop. And when it got time for us, they could tell time. I don't know how they do it, but when it got time for us to get off the bus, he'd come to the bus stop and wait on us and walk us back home. True story. I caught him like 3 or 4 times. That was him calling me on my last short. Heck yeah, turkeys fly like a B-52 bomber. They do. We are in Tennessee, Invisible Man, East Tennessee. Turkeys fly like crazy.
You've been calling Jamie?
Yeah, while Jamie was live, so that his phone would But Jamie was calling him the other day when he was live at they had their car show. But Virginia really does have the flu. She texted me today and said she had the woman flu. I said, I hope it's not a variant of the man flu because it could really be bad. Oh, you're in Chattanooga? We're in Northeast Tennessee up here near La Follette. But we traveled down about an hour north of Chattanooga to fish a lot of times. We fished at Chickamauga. Had one humping my front tire. The whole truck was shaking, James. She got it bad. That sucks, man. Take care of her, Possum, because you gave it to her. Jamie did well fishing tonight, caught a few big cats. So when I was in there earlier, he had caught a flathead and a 36-pound blue. What else did he catch? Turkeys do fly. The one in a tree. They go way up in a tree, Billy. That tire humping jive turkey. I can't believe it humped a tire. That's pretty freaking hilarious. There's good fishing. There is good catfish on the Chickamauga. Travis, not too awful long ago, caught a 62-pounder down there. It was back before the first of the year, but They take time. Yep. Superman, thank you for giving me the thumbs up. He caught a hard time for me. Thank you, Superman. I like your name. Mike Holmes, what's up? He said, damn, Possum, you're everywhere. Possum gets around. Possum, don't stay still. Well, thank you. Yeah, look at that. You just match everything about you, Superman. You're one of my favorite superheroes, I'll have you know. I like supporting my people, Possum said. We're about to meet Possum for real, the end of April. Possums are good for your homestead. They'll eat ticks. They will chase you down and hurt you. They will. How much of the fishing licenses out there? For residents, they're like $34. If you're a non-resident and you just need one for like a day, it's only like $6. Superman, what's not to like? I like superheroes. I don't know what you're doing now that they don't have phone booths anymore, though. I've been a little concerned about that. My dog likes groundhogs more than possums. They can be.
What y'all doing? Woo! Let's go, people. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get to 200.
They'll hiss at you and poop on stuff, Joe Ball said. They do eat ticks, though. But you got to keep them out of your stuff.
Yeah.
And they do come across as aggressive. They'll hiss at you and stuff. And possums, goodbye. Good luck to you guys. Take care. Stay safe. We will, Superman. I guess anything that you're not currently raising on your farm or homestead. I like Superman because I also wear my undies outside my trousers, Gary said. That's a good look. Any kind of animal that's trying to make a living doing stuff is gonna, and you're not raising them, it's gonna have the potential of being a pest. But I'm watching a dude that living primitive in Canada. It looked cold. I can't imagine if I was wanting to live primitive, I'd do it in a little bit warmer place than Canada. No, these are that's my Mad Cats that I've had, and then those are anvil rods. These are our carp rods, the tiger rods. Got a couple of new bait rods, and I won a rod the other day, or a guy won it and gifted it to me. I'm excited to get it this coming week. It's a striker rod, so. Peace, I got my mullet wig the other day. I look like a fat Justin Bieber, Awesome Holler said. If turkey was so tasty, we wouldn't just eat them twice a year. I like it. Sometimes we fish or prepare one mid-year. You gonna put it back?
Yeah, it depends on how long we're gonna stay, but.
Oh, what's his face? What else did you catch? I saw the 36. You're hitting the crown apple tonight. Travis caught that one. Ah! So what do you want me to do with it? Huh? What do you want me to do with it? That's a nice crappie. There's my phone tugging brother. What's up, Mac? You didn't hear that?
Mm-mm.
You're so deaf. What's up, Wolfenhedner? So speaking of crown rule, get
look,
the maple.
he's missing part of his fin. Look at that. His gill.
Is he missing part of his gill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Wonder what's tried to eat him. A turtle?
Mm.
A 3-pound flatty, 22, 24, and 36-pound blues.
A 24 what?
A 22, a 24, and a 36-pound blue.
Cool.
You did real good. I was looking at the Crown Peach. I'm not a maple fan, sorry.
He went down there and threw it into that hole, didn't he? Or in front of it anyway.
What's up, Kevin? Nah, just for cooking. It tastes like crap. Skunk Streak finally broken. That's good. Got you some good bait. We got one of them out there on the... See that pole right there? It's got a crappie on it. We're got it out there trying to go for a flathead since we know they're in here.
What was they hitting on, Jamie?
Yeah, what were you using for bait, Jamie? But if you make pancake batter with it, no syrup needed. Crown? Sorry, honey and stuff. I didn't notice you'd already done it, Robert said. Skunk Street sounds like racing stripes and underwear, Mike Holmes said. Crown Royal with a splash of Pepsi was my favorite drink in the early 2000s. Cheers. Shad and yellow bass.
Makes sense. Well, not really, but...
Woo! $5 make you holla.
Woo! So you didn't have no skipjack or what?
Thank you so much, Robert. That's the color, nearly the color of my car. No, reconnected.
Reconnected?
Yeah, reconnected. Have either of you gone noodling? No, we don't like noodling. It pulls them off the bed. What's up, Ariello? Nope, he said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just kind of wondering if they preferred it or what.
You ran out of regular Crown for Blake Cherry whiskey sours. That sounds good. What's up, Oak Ridge taxidermist? Thank you so much, Robert. You're awesome. Welcome back, G. The classic Crown, not the flavor crap. You're a purist, Jason. Seen the rod get hit? Peace, it's got a live crappie on it. Maybe just live bait. Yep, we've got a live crappie on that rod. That's why it's been a little bit. It's a big enough crappie to where it can move the rod a little bit.
Yeah, if something eats it, we'll know it.
Yeah, we're hoping for a layover and stayover. Man, I tell you, a 47-pound, nearly a 50-pound flathead won't have a problem with that crappie. Richard, Kezzy, 14 women wolf pack. We all say hi. Hi to the whole wolf pack. Richard. We're at Cove Lake. It's close to the house. I can fish here on work nights. And apparently there's a big ass flathead in here. If I'm drinking regular, I'm drinking straight moonshine. Wow. Twitching like a rabbit's nose, Gary said. I know it. Layover and stay over. I love it. That's what I say. People are like, your rod's bouncing. I'm like, I want it to lay over and stay over. Yeah, I mean, upriver, we're just not going to do that good, Jamie. We proved that last night at Watts. Without a current, Watts bar is not great. And although Captain just caught a nice flathead in Loudon. Loudon is so hard to fish. So we're either going to be coming all the way down there, or we're going to try to see if we can ferret out some flatheads out of this lake. We may fish in downtown Knoxville. They should be moving up in there. They're a little bit late this year. Because last year already there were threadfin and white bass up in downtown Knoxville, and there's not yet this year. I tried Jack once when I turned 21, got sick and never tried it again. Maybe, Jason, it was the amount that you had when you turned 21. But do you ever catch any bass? Travis caught a bass here the other day. The other morning he came fishing while I was at work and caught a bass.
Was a stupid bass.
That's the only thing he caught. There's bass in here. Bass and some nice crappie. Stink bait is my pet name for Miss Hat-Trick. She loves it. I didn't mean it that way. Shannon told me you were live, but she didn't know where. I told her y'all were probably at Cove because it's close and you have to work. Yeah. Oh, I didn't take offense, but yeah. It's time for me to get off here for the night. Good luck night all. Clint, thank you. And thank you for letting me know the other day about that rod. I appreciate y'all. I still remember the taste of Jack. Been 22 years. Jason, I did that on Yukon Jack, if you know what that is. When I was 17. Was I 17? 18?
Oh.
I drank it was over a pint of Yukon Jack. I didn't know how to drink or how not to drink. Old Spot Sniper in the chat. What he said. Starting a new job, haven't had much time. Joe Smo. Spot Sniper. Southern Comfort, but yeah, I can't even smell it now. 2 years after I drank that Yukon. I mean, I drank a pint by myself. I think it was a pint. I drank, you know, the little bitty bottles, like the flat ones. I drank half of one of those. No, I split half of one of the ones up from that, and then I drank a whole one of the other ones by myself, and I don't remember nothing. No, I apparently tried to sit down on the couch and missed it both ways. I went to the left the first time, tried to get back up and sit down on the couch and missed it. I woke up, my back was scratched. I didn't have any clothes on, didn't know where I was. The next morning, well, apparently, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Boosh bash, I woke up with 2 black eyes, Gary said. Gary Mandarin black licorice. Gary said I drank ouzo as a kid, best night ever, dancing with the policeman. Wild turkey. Yeah, and 2 years later, I saw a bottle of Yukon Jack, and my stomach flipped over upside down. I was alcohol poisoned. I did not move a muscle, really. I mean, I had to be carried to the bathtub, sat down in the bathtub, and then I had to be picked up out of the bathtub and carried back to the bed. I was messed up. But about 4:30 that next afternoon, I was finally able to make it down the stairs and eat a little bit of soup. It was bad. First and last time ever alcohol poisoning myself. I'm not a big drinker to this day because of it, so that's probably a good thing that happened when I was young. Because I learned what not to do. I haven't had a drink since 2023. Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. Absinthe is lethal. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever had it. I tell you what, you either learn, there goes the beaver again. He's killing the bite. Legendary James Moore. You're a beatboxer drinker now? Occasionally, every once in a while. Only if I'm hanging with my friend. I've learned when to stop nowadays. I'm such a lightweight that one beatbox does it. Don't drink and drive, you'll spill it. No, I'm not at all. I'm not really a fan of how people act when they're inebriated. And if you get in the car after you've had a drink, I'm done with you. I don't, no, that's bad. Who remembers 2020, Mad Dog? When I was 17, I started drinking in Athens, Ohio. Woke up in a house in Indiana. I don't know how we got there. Had no clue where I was, but my people were there, so it was all good.
Come on, stupid fish.
Wow, Jamie. Mad Dog, Jason. Oh, still 2020?
Eat fish.
What's up, Anthony J? How's the catches this evening? More crappie than we didn't catch a catfish yet. Good night from Germany. Here for the first time. Hello, Cindy. Hello, chat. What's up, Olaf? How's it going? We welcome you.
Take it.
Come on, fish. The carp aren't doing real well. I really do think that little bit of a cold front may have messed them up in this lake since it's a smaller lake. Maybe. Try putting Kool-Aid in just straight in the water. I got drunk on Southern Comfort once. When I was in high school, I puked in my bed and slept right by it all night. Girls hunting and stuff. You'll do some nasty things whenever you are. After being thrown out of a golf cart in West Virginia campground. Wow, Mike. He said he ended up laying in the middle of the road in my underwear after being thrown out of a golf cart in West Virginia campground. Where are we fishing tonight, Olaf? Northeast Tennessee. It's in the eastern U.S. I woke up and never recognized the ceiling. Next minute, a fellow walked in serving me breakfast in his undies. Great night. Oh my goodness. Absence is yummy like black licorice. Steve, I don't know how to say your last name. They'll throw you in there. They'll not. Olaf. Steve Coating. They'll know you're there. Why would I care if they know I'm there? We're all telling our best drunk stories, legend. You never know what the topic is going to be here, Mike. Yeah. I won't even drive. Yeah, that's it, Jason. To me, you don't have any self-respect or any respect for anybody else. The sweaty undie talking making my mouth water for turtle soup. Everclear makes you lose your pants. What's up, Lester? How's it going? It's been a fun night. Everclear makes you lose everything. That's fact. We haven't caught a whole lot, but we're here. We're going to be on the hunt whenever we can for flatheads in this lake. Because we know there's at least one big one in here. And if there's one, you know there's got to be more because they had to come from somewhere. My younger days, gentlemen clubs had my own shows and stage. Good times. That's cool, Peace. Peace, were you like Magic Mike? Did you have your own shows on stage? No salt needed. All right, Lester, you're cooking dinner. What are you having tonight? Is it going to be on the nightstand in the morning? What's up, Critter Getter? Whoa, I heard. How often do you guys stream? About 3 or 4 times a week. More often may be coming up. You don't know. We try to fish as often as we can. And I like my YouTube chat, so I go live often so I can talk to you guys. Red Bull gives you wings, but Everclear gives you 4-wheel drive when you get down and crawl around. I have a can of mock turtle soup in the kitchen. Really? Do they sell mock turtle soup in Germany? With the ladies that let me up there with them. Peace. You're one of them guys, huh? Critter, did you was it you that, yeah, you did your nose hair last night, didn't you? Maybe Italian sausage, okay. Simply salad. My PB catfish is 50 pounds, James. Travis's is 93. This year we caught a couple in the 40s. I need to break that PB though. I won't drink and drive, but I will get effed up and row a kayak at 3 a.m., Jason said. Wrong turtle soup, no turtle in it, huh? Elephant trunk undies. Damn, ain't seen them for sale at Walmart, Joe Ball said. Pete said, now I'm shy. You're so innocent now, Peace. You got your halo to think about. Yes, he did, Neversettle said. Turtle flavored soup. Everclear yuck. I woke up in my backyard once with my piss frozen to myself. Dang, Robert.
That's messed up.
You know what that reminded me of?
Dumb and Dumber.
That scene in Dumb and Dumber where he got off the motorcycle and his friend was stuck to him because of the pee. They froze together. Oh, God. Moonshine's giving me four-wheel drive. We've all had our stories. How do you fall off a couch both ways? But you can. Something's messing with them carp rods.
Yeah.
I don't agree with spiking girls' drinks. If not, have fun, catch up those big heads. Right by. No, you don't spike girls' drinks. Gary. Oh. Wait a minute. I read two comments in one. I don't agree with spiking girls' drinks with drugs, but it was the only way I could get her to marry me. Gary said. You just needed her to shovel for you. Gary talks. And then the G said, maybe I'll stop back Cinders. If not, have fun, catch those big cats. Bye, y'all. See you, G. You know who the plates you put me in the plates you put me in the mom mind of her. Wow. What, Billy? I don't know what you're talking about. Try to tell me again. It feels more like 2 a.m., Jason said. I've fallen off the couch in a matter of seconds. Fallen on and off the couch in a matter of seconds. Man, and then I couldn't get up. I mean, I had to have help getting up the stairs. There was sickness involved, and I woke up feeling fine. And I was like, where am I? And the breeze blew through the open window, and I turned my head to find out, and it was all over but the crying then. What little I didn't have anything left in my stomach, but it thought I did. Gary, I'm still trying to figure out how I got the woman I got, Lucas said. I don't know if I'm an elephant trunk or a giraffe, Joe Ball said. What's up, Bob? Good to see you. Lester said I'm blushing. Lester, you never know what you're going to come into in here. You just never know. That ain't even bad talk. Mike said I'm falling and I can't get up. Well, if you'll answer some of those spam calls, they'll sell you a button. Lucas said, not much, debating how I got a wife. What's up, God bless America? It's a TV show. You look kind of like the mom. Oh, okay. Used to soak fruit and moonshine back in the early 2000s. Legit. White Lightning from Tennessee. Jason, that's down here. That's called a hairy buffalo. You pour all kinds of different alcohols in like a container, and then you put fruit in it. And the fruit sucks up the biggest part of the alcohol, so if you eat the fruit, you get messed up. Long time. It's been a long 2 weeks, it seems. It has, bub. Not much firing up the grill to cook some supper. What are you fixing for that wife of yours? You've had a stiff neck all week. That never gets old, Gary. Now I've seen morning and evening Lester. He acts different in here. A little bit. What's up? Some old Benji. Hey, were those people from earlier that y'all gave us that bait recipe? Hey! That bait recipe in the rig, we used it and we caught a decent sized catfish on it.
Cool.
Where did y'all end up going?
They go out the White Bridge?
Yeah, did you go up on the... I can do it well, Bub said. That's funny. We've been catching catfish on our pack bait too, but it's supposed to catch carp, but you just never know. Just so long as the moonshine fruit don't turn into a mudslide, run into the. It probably is gonna turn into that the next day, Joe. Best show I had on stage was a penthouse pit. Made her smile. Wow, Peace. Let's tell it all. Tell us all your stories. Northern said, Gary, brother, spit that garbage out. Lester, I know from old guy Hustle Dave. I mean, he's one of my morning people. Hamburgers and hot dogs, nothing fancy. Howdy ho, what's up? It's not great, Shannon. We've caught one good size, like a 14-pound carp, and then 3 crappie. 3 or 4 crappie. We've got some nibbles, but we got a live crappie out there. I've got my monostat ready for Lester. He only needs it in the morning. Oh, you went to Bull Run. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What kind of catfish did you catch? Was it a channel cat? There's some nice ones down there at Bull Run.
Yeah, there's some big old, yeah.
We used to fish down there at Bull Run pretty often.
Then we got the law called on us.
Yeah, the neighbors called the police on us for being loud. Back in the day, we used to make a punch, 4 bottles of Mad Dog, any flavor, 4 bottles of Boone's Farm Peach Fuzzy, whatever, 3 bottles of Everclear. We called that Amnesia. I bet, Lucifer. David B. Happy damn Sunday, Brad. Need new lungs, hit that rig way too hard. Oh no, Jason. His pole's looking dead. Anything going on? Well, not in the last little bit. Usually once you catch one crappie, one carp, you catch more, but oh wait, I forgot this message. It's brought to you by I don't know how to say it, Youngway Gummies. I need to look that up. We are fishing in freshwater, Olaf. Tricky Ricky, what's up? We had a buddy who'd always rob our drinks at the bar. We put laxatives in a pint of beer and let him have it on Christmas Eve. He had a brown Christmas. Don't you hate a drink jacker? I got a book. Security came up to my friend and told him, you gotta do what you do what your friend did, you're both gone. Isn't that funny? That's a good story. Shannon said my son and daughter-in-law was fishing at the duck pond at Camp Jordan yesterday and saw a guy catch a 40-pound carp on a wad of white bread. That's crazy.
That's a big old carp.
Camp Jordan. It was a channel cat. Yeah, there's some good channel cats at Bull Run. We used to fish there a lot.
There's some big flatheads down there too.
There's flatheads down there. Are you sure that crappie's still alive? I ain't seen it tugging on that line in a while.
Checked it.
Yeah.
What's your?
One time a mason jar of moonshine broke under our bed. I could smell it in the kitchen. Parents never noticed I was in high school. Yep. Yeah, he gets it. He gets it to moving. Thank you, Tricky Ricky. I'm getting my fishing license for my birthday. My guardian is buying it for me. She said, that's awesome, Lester. I hope you get out and catch something. A real shitty Christmas. Just getting home early night tonight for once. Woo! I haven't seen Fishing Recess, Abby. Crazy. He was mopping it up as it came out the other end, Gary said. Oh, God. You're doing awesome. That's awesome. That's a Christmas that he spent in the bathroom. That's a good, I bet did he quit sniping drinks? I'm good. That was a crappie Christmas. We have a lot of fishing community. We do, Abby. It's a Christmas that bathroom won't forget. It definitely wasn't a white Christmas. Almost fish on. Woo, let's go. There is a live crappie on that pole. Boone's Farm. I remember chucking bottles of that in the cornfield back in the day, or back in 95. She was happy security, so rest I can't say here. I promise I won't talk about poop tonight, although I did have Taco Bell today. Taco Bell don't do that to me. Jason always used to like Boone's Farm as a chaser. Limburger cheese and cow brain, best bait you've ever used. You should try it. It stinks. I'm not using the Limburger cheese. He blamed a bad pint of beer we never told him. We used to take the neighbor's kid's grandfather's truck out and be hitting them cornfields going 80 and be corn be flying all over. I've driven through a cornfield or two in my day on purpose. I didn't run off the road. I just was in the cornfield in the vehicle.
Corn will beat a car to death.
Huh?
Corn will beat a car to death.
Corn, I know. You've been in a cornfield too. Big Dan, what's up? You're like number 222. Woo! Woo! So glad you're streaming. Missed y'all. Joe Schmo, we missed you too. What's up, Wipons? Okie grower, spoonbill eggs are the best catfish bait I've used. Man, I tell you what, spoonbill eggs sell for a lot. I don't know if I could use them for bait. Lucifer, the day after chucking the Boone's Farm, police called my house. I lied to him and told him I wasn't there. Jason, why'd they call your house? That's the whole point. The catfish love Limburger cheese. Really? I haven't even seen Limburger cheese. I don't know where you'd get it. I wonder if catfish would like Boone's Farm and Limburger cheese advertiser. Probably might. That show will mess you up. Boom, boom in the name. Right? Jason, I would have said the same thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Can't we talk about the Love Boat again, the old TV shows instead of poop? The Love Boat. Gary's like, thank you, Big Racer. Soon we'll be making another run. Amish and Mennonite stores generally have Limburger cheese. I don't know where our local one is. I know where one is in the town where my house is. An Amish store, but I don't know where one is up in this direction. Joe, everybody's got them, don't they? Jason said, hell yeah, driving through cornfields is hella fun. We got stuck. I was with two girls driving a pickup truck in a cornfield, and we backed into, I don't know, we got into a ditch somehow, and my friend she's a good-sized corn-fed girl. She got out, and I stayed behind the wheel because I knew how to drive a stick too, and yeah. They pushed that thing out of the ditch. Two girls and me behind the steering wheel pushed that truck out of it. It was a big ditch. Miss Hattrick says I talk on my ass so much my voice gets muffled when I sit down. Daniel Berry, what's up? The cheese stinks, but it's the best cheese. Limburger cheese, I don't know if they hung the cheese in a shit house or brought the shit house to the factory, but Limburger cheese smells bad, Northern said. What's up, Josh Reeling? Check him out, y'all. Travis said corn, if you drive through a cornfield, it will beat your car to death. The other girl was ballast. Snuck off for a minute at work, did you? 33 Reasons. Y'all should check out 33 Reasons channel. He does the music. Tony. What you doing, Tony?
Well, son.
Oh, come on, fish.
Time is it?
What time is it? 9:30. You're cleaning your hats? Well, that's an answer I never get in here. Congratulations, you win. What's up, Magoo? Wilson. You gotta know, Anthony J found a soccer ball on the rock. Was that a volleyball or soccer ball? Anyway, on the rocks, and he caught it Wilson. Took it with him fishing till he lost it one day, and who knows? It went downriver. Probably ended up in the ocean. You're excited for your album April 2nd. That'll be fun. Stay out of my corn. I only plant 3 acres, Big Dan said. Wilson. If you go through a corn...
Oh, maybe not.
If you go through a cornfield in the day, you will discover at least 3 new species of insects, for sure. When we were young, I liked going out into the mud flats and going mudding. Is that your old man? If so, he got a good one. You. Well, thank you, Billy the Kid. He knows. I got a good one, too. I drove my mom's Cougar on Old Airport runway, spun the back tires with my 90-year-old friend that was teaching me how to drive, Lester said. Hey, that's good to go practice on the airport runway, though. Spun the back tires with your 90-year-old friend. How did you do? Did you finally get it, Lester? As long as it wasn't free pumpkin with a used condom sticking out the back of it. Oh, my God, Joe. There's a lady that was in here that raises them giant pumpkins. You made me think about it. Driving in a cornfield is just a starter corn maze. Right, Mike? Yeah, it hit it. Whoa. Hopefully it gets on there in a minute. Come on, fish, stop playing with us. Like going Halloween shopping? It's a long ways till we go Halloween shopping. Children in the Corn, another classic film, Gary said. Joe, what the heck were you doing with the pumpkins? Tommy Jewel, what's up? How's it going? It did bend that rod, it did. Yep, it did, Crystal. It just ain't on there. It must be bumping it around, eating that. I get lost at the corn maze too, Abby. They had to come and lead me out. Honestly, it started getting dark and they were about to close it down. And they had to come get me. He does weird stuff with pumpkins. I drove your mom when she was a cougar. I'm guessing that he was making them light up, Possum said. When all you got is a lot of pumpkins laying around, you start coming up with some new ideas, Joe Ball said. You got to learn somehow. Woo, Lonnie. No, still haven't got my driver's license yet. Well, Lester, if you've got people that'll take you around, you don't have to have them. Did you scare your 90-year-old friend so bad they wouldn't teach you anymore? Weird stuff with pumpkins that sound like an OnlyFans page. It does. Have you tried that corn fungus Mexican delicacy? I've seen it. It looks pretty gross. What's up, Flounda Pounda? Did you hear that? Was that the beaver? A pumpkin a day keeps the women away, Possum said. Lucas said, Gary, yeah, I'm not sure therapy would help some of us. I'm pretty sure. I think most of us in here need some type of therapy. I think we are each other's therapy. You're getting it out there so you don't have to have the bad dreams about it anymore. I seen a praying mantis and 1.5 foot tall, 2.5 foot tall when I was young. Your brother's friend killed it? Damn. That might have been some kind of alien. I don't know.
Big ass tree.
That was an insect. What do they call those? Hey, sorry for the ghost. So tired of moving. I know you are. I know you'll be glad when it's done. It's hard, especially when it's stretched out over that length of time. If you have to do it in a few days, then it's over and done with, and then all you got to do is unpack. But Marlon said apparently you can love a pumpkin too much. Mike Holmes, do you ever get told your name is the same as Mike Holmes on Holmes House Builder guy? I was going to ask him the other day, was he in relation to John? But pumpkin, not pumpkin. We're all nuts. Peace. I don't know what to say. Birds of a feather. Best fishing stream around, Joe. Joe, we missed you, Joe. I'm having a ball, Billy, the kid said. We're glad to have you, man. Tonight's been a blast. Every night I say that every time I go live and stream. I was adding the spice of life to that sweet, sweet pumpkin. You know, Joe Balls, you just made me think of that rhyme, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater. To me, that's disturbing. That whole rhyme is disturbing. You know it don't. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, come on. The Cougar had a 302 V8 under the hood, and it was tweaked up by her mechanic. Wow, Mom was driving a race car. Holmes on Holmes Inspection was a funny-ass show, Northern said. Watch out for the seeds, Christopher said. That story sounded wrong, Cindy. No one believed me. I went to get the claw shoved. My dad, he freaked out. That's crazy. Which story was sounded wrong? They all are wrong. Mike Holmes said I'm better looking than Mike and Sherlock combined. We caught or maybe tamed a couple of cougars in my day. Marlon said, thank you for the flower. Bro, that's wrong take on pumpkin spice, Joe. I minded my brother's budgie and it died. I went around to the pet stores and got a replacement. It looked nothing like the original. He still doesn't know till this day. Really, Gary? That's a terrible. Peter, Peter, pumpkin beater, Joe said. Pumpkin sounds like a family reunion gone bad. All those rhymes back there were weird. They were. I feel like it's those things they say they're in the Disney movies, the little, I don't know. But they do have weird. Ugh, that was a bug. Outfish Ontario, what's up? How's it going? He's finally getting to get out and fish a little bit. She beat a Mustang with it. Dang, Lester. If you get a seedless pumpkin, no need to add. It may be only 3 inches as big as round as a can of corn. Dang it, Mike. Always in a Sunday night after church is closed, you do this in chat. I can't help it, peace. Don't give me no grief. I just got to go with the flow. Little Miss Muffet. Yeah, I know it. Little Miss Muffet. That reminds me of Andrew Dice Clay. Y'all don't look at the same at... Oh, we already don't look the same at produce, Joe. Joe Balls, if you have not, you need to go rewatch the stream where I dueled with Lumi. And you'll understand about the produce. Where's Hoosier tonight? Pumpkinhead was a good scary movie, not a dirty movie, Gary said. Old Mother Hubbard. Right? She's beating her kids. Gary, I think we found the only person that Pumpkinhead would be scared of, Joe Balls. Jeepers Creepers would be afraid of him. My feet are froze. That carp didn't have to get my feet wet. Jeepers Creepers. Humpty Dumpty. I know it. There, when it said Grimm's fairy tales and all that stuff, it wasn't playing. Here comes the wind again. I read that pumpkin had stretch marks like a road map to a good time. I hear the weepers. Don't fear the weepers. I had a kid in my class we called Pumpkinhead. I hope he grew into his head. Mike, you should look him up. I'm watching Jeepers Creepers tonight, Christopher said. Oh. Damn weird that Jeepers Creepers come from. Somebody's pulling across the road. Uh-oh. That crappie's on the move.
That might be nervous.
Get it? I don't smoke, Philip. Knobbed. Someone played the Indian Christmas music. Just hit her both sleigh bells, ring-a-ling, ding-ding-ding-ling, too. I'm watching Devil's Rejects for a chicken humper, for the chicken humper reference, Mike Holmes said. There we go. Hopefully. Yeah, that was a pretty funny song. The chat has a woo.
A freaking bluegill.
It's a blue giggy. Look, it bit on that plastic.
Trying to eat that Bobby Garland. I'll tell you what, if we were staying out here longer, we would
put it on the hook.
Yeah.
Ah. You have long hair? So does Mike Holmes. That fish looks like a Baltimore prostitute.
Baltimore prostitute?
I don't know what that is, Mike. Locked up. Did you see that it ate that? I've not seen them eat minnows before. What's up, Braden? We haven't caught a catfish yet, no. We had an Italian lad at work called Gerdiv Singa. We called him Can't Half instead. Can't Half.
I wonder if them bluegills, what's missing with them carp rods.
Could be.
We need to bring the camera.
Braden drill. I thought about that today. We're going to get it out of the car when we get back to the house. True story, went to the doctor. They gave me stuff. My hair fell out. I look just like Jeepers Creepers, but I look good. There you go, Billy. Well, my girl hasn't her mind set on using a cactus on me, so I'd be relieved over a cucumber. I don't think she likes you if she wants to use a cactus on you. I'm watching Cindy, learning from you all. Great show. Check it out.
He must be over a crappie fish. He's got a light out. Pretty close to
Let's go, Braden. What's up, Mary Bruce?
Mary Bruce!
We hadn't, yeah, okay. Locked up, I enjoy pain, but that sounds annoying. Who's going to be down there with the tweezers pulling the cactus spikes out? Lucifer said, Lucas not against it. He just don't know who's going to be pulling the cactus spines out. P said, I have long hair too. Check out my picture. I've seen your wig. Meow, I hope this helps. Mike Holmes said, meow. Vince, what's up? We've gotten four crappie, a bluegill, and a carp. Still waiting on a catfish. I mean, it kind of looks like certain toys, but the spikes. Chosen. Wendy, Lindy, Bendy, Mindy, Cindy. What's up, Chosen? Travis wants to know if you're watching him.
You watching me?
It grew back now. I'm getting old, Billy said. Can't have Singa? He was a good lad. Can't have Singa was a good lad. Hello from Wisconsin. What's up, Vince? Are you coming out of the deep freeze yet? Mike Holmes said, long hair's your night. Hey, if you, what was the Waterworld movie we went and saw? Where they, what is that?
The Avatar?
Avatar. When you said long hair's your night, I just pictured that. Avatar. Love this. You got stories too. You can't forget. Stories, yep. Only hair that grows on my head comes out my ears and nose, Gary said. She did tell me she loved me when she said goodnight long ago, so yeah, but don't let her use a cactus on you, man. Wait till I find out about the grapefruit. Oh crap, Joe Balls. Big fish, what's up? Catch them all. My boat is taking on water. We have resealed the plug, closed off the aerators. Now I got to find someone that can get it in the air to see if I have a hole somewhere. Dang it, Hoosier. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Put flake seal on the whole bottom.
Filled up with water.
Oh, yeah, if you fill it up with water, if you've got it out of the water and you fill it up with water, you can see where it's coming out, unless it's running down, though. Unless it just runs down and comes out one place, you know what I mean?
Put food coloring in it.
Yeah, you could put food coloring in it. I'm waiting for the hair in my ears to grow, Mike Holmes said. Jason, you ever try sinning your bait with the garlic mix? Bass love garlic. Wonder if it works for catfish too. We'll never do it because Travis cannot stand the smell of garlic. He does not like garlic. I can't add it to anything. And I used to be a garlic freak. I put it on everything. I'm trying to at least stir her towards soft rubber silicone version. We'll see. I would be worried. She wants to hurt you if she wants you to do a cactus. Just say no to grapefruit, Mike Holmes said. Jackfruit. Just say no to fruit, Lucifer said. Well, make no mistake, it will have water in it. I'm 57, thanks. No wait, know what I got to look forward to. Colorado. Hey, what's going on? How's it been going? Good time. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Kevin? I fish. I was fishing the other day. It's hard for me to like crappie fish and talk to you guys, but when the rods go down, I go get them. WTF is Travis the effing vampire? Pretty much, yep. Cherry Berry, what's up? We fish late nights on the weekends. And we do that in the summertime a lot of times because that's the only time you're going to be able to find a place to fish. Everything's pressured. But he just does it so he don't have a problem driving all them that long way home. But he's a night owl. Locked up, tell her if she wants to hear screaming to get a screaming pickle for that. My eyebrow hairs are like antlers. I could take your eyes out if I turn around too quick, Gary said. I love garlic. It lowers the blood pressure, Mary said. I like it too, but Travis cannot stand the smell. She is easily as fierce as Eve. Only difference is she's half my size, so not as scary. Or does that make her even scarier? I asked where you were earlier, Hoosier. Big boy Rail, what are you doing? How are you? You were in a really bad accident. I hope you're recovering now. That's awful, Colorado. Or a super screaming chicken, Gary. The stuff you all put in my head and memories. Peace, we're either you're welcome or we're sorry. I don't know which one applies. Billy said to make sure he's got nothing on his hands when baiting. Good to wash your hands good in the water you're fishing in. Yep. What's Pop doing? How are you? Locked up? I don't know. Can you outrun her? That should be the question. Unfortunately, I can't outrun Eve, Lucifer said. I'm 90% sure it's a joke, but there's always that other 10%. Right, Marlon? No scent on your hands? Yep. I was on the lake catching small fish. Oh, okay. Is that when you found out your boat had a leak in it? Locked up with our women, I would flip that 90% around, certain they're serious, and 10% it's a joke. Garlic and salt still works today for bass. Know what they call a bunch of porcupine? They call it a prickle. Do they? Do they call porcupines prickles? Barney, we're fishing for catfish, carp, crappie, and whatever else. He just caught a bluegill, so I guess we're fishing for those too. We're doing okay. Lost our car, but kept our lives, thank God. But yeah, we're getting through it. That's rough, man.
Yeah, so.
Every time I get in my car, I pray that I make it where I'm going, because I drive that interstate all the time, and it's scary. Peace said I'm here, ain't I? That's a point. You're welcome then, Peace. Virginia, she got the woman flu. She said Matt passed his man flu to her. Y'all?
Virginia infected her.
No, he infected her. Possum infected Virginia.
Oh, I mean, possum infected Virginia.
Scarecrow, are you April? Where is Ban? Rue, April? I have no idea what you're talking about, Scarecrow. Back up and try it again. Her legs hurt often, but if not, she'll catch me. Oops, made it to the chicken after part of the devil's rejects. I'm happy you're still fishing. Good luck. Thank you. Okay. Locked up, don't wear overalls. My girl calls them an easy grab handle. My buddy wore his new winter thermal carp suit for a night fishing. He went for a number 2 and shat in the hood. True story.
What?
He got a winter thermal carp suit for night fishing, and he went for a number 2 and went pooped in the hood of it.
And he had a big surprise when he went to put that hood on.
Oh God! Did he figure it out before he pulled it back up?
Just call him a shithead.
Shithead. What's up, Andrew Clark? It has been a while. Where you been? That's the funniest story I've heard tonight. I swear to God. Easy grab maybe, but also hard access, or am I missing something? Marlon said. Fat Cat said I got beer. I'm done. You got to take them off after that too. What up, Travis? Lauren said. Gary, I had a friend do that when he was hunting. He didn't realize it until he was walking around wondering what smelled bad. Then he took the hood down and realized. I'm dead. I'm dead. Y'all broke the chat. That's so gross. That is gross. What time is it there now? Probably about 10. Oh, Mike said, oh damn, my phone is at 5%. Oh crap. Did she say what I think she said? Jason said. I mean, Bam the Slater from TV. Oh my God, Billy said. Holy shit, Mary said. He washed it out in the lake, chumming the water. We just heard him cursing. Jason said more like hoodie shit. What the hell? That was raunchy. James did that. Oh God. Moose, what's up? Oh God, hoodie. Oh, God. Crystal said, God, I busted a gut for real, for real. Oh, God, there's no way you're getting that smell out with that laundry soap rinsing it in the lake. Ain't gonna help. My cheeks hurt. You're like me when the edibles kick in, Moose. You would not believe it. It's been like tonight. Oh, crap. I'm not sure I can handle edibles. Real life does this to me. David H., what's up? We are having a good night. It was Gore-Tex, so it slid off real easy.
Not the Gore-Tex.
Not the Gore-Tex. Y'all are making me cry. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wax on, poop off. Moose, I hope you and your family are having a blessed night hunting and stuff. Hey, could you imagine if it was a pickled pig's feet? That man's hood. Carrie said, I ain't joking. No, you're not. That's what makes it funny. And then it happened to somebody else in chat, too. I used to work construction site with guys, and guys would start the day with hoodies on, and as the day would progress, they'd be missing sleeves and slowly cut off pieces of their clothing to wipe with. Oh, my God. Lucifer, Marlon said, Luca, I hate you. I love you, but I hate you right now. What's up, SoCal? We're fishing. He ain't the sharpest hook in the tackle box, Gary said. Jason said, I wouldn't eat the pig's feet, no review. Oh, God, y'all are killing me. My cheeks hurt, y'all. That conversation had them clutching their pearls because we dropped about 10 people. Northern said pickled pig feet. After that, pig stood in his own shop for a few years, right? Woo, I'm dying. My cheeks hurt real bad. Mary said, whatever happened to bringing toilet paper to the job site? Yeah, I would stuff my pockets full of Kleenex or something. Napkins. Awesome new logo, buddy. SoCal. You got it as your profile picture? I can't hardly see the profile pictures, but where you at, SoCal? I must have passed you up. Toilet paper on the building site, you got 2 socks and only 1 ass. When you gotta go and there's no place you buy nearby, you use what you got. I mean, I fish, I know. In the last 4 years, I probably went outside more than I have the whole rest of my life. Northern said, be a man, use your hand. No way. Whew. You got me dead. Look at all them lines in the water, nothing happening. Marlon said, I hate you for that visual, Gary. The best thing my wife ever taught me to do was to keep wet wipes and napkins in the truck, right? As a matter of fact, I need to buy some more wet wipes for the vehicle. The bad thing about it is if that little flap on them gets opened and they dry out, they're not as good. And somehow I ain't complaining. There's always a package of wet wipes in my fishing bag. I never put them there, but they come in handy. It's quite liberating to have an outside poo, Gary said. Peace said, thank you all, made my Sunday.
Just don't lean forward and shit in your pants.
Don't ever shit in your hood if you're wearing one of them. If you're wearing one of the overall things. Place wet wipes in a Ziploc bag also. There you go. Need to do that next time. Pro tip, vacuum seal some rolls of toilet paper and keep them dispersed throughout your tackle rod bags in your car. That's a good idea, Marlon, to vacuum seal them. That way they don't take up so much room, and you know how it gets when you're trying to keep a roll in the car. It just don't work out good.
McDonald's napkins.
McDonald's napkins for the win, honestly. Pro tip. You can tell we all fish. You got to have something for them emergencies. A brand new thermal winter carp suit. It was soon a crap suit. That's crazy. Brand new. Maiden voyage. You got shit on.
It was just a letter flip on that thing.
A letter flip. Yeah, you just move that R around in there, and there it is. Anybody that knew about it, probably from then on. Yeah, anything with moisture, vacuum seal is the trick. I don't know if Travis ever replaced his vacuum sealer. It broke and he threw it out in the yard. Oh, he got it out of the yard, but he was so mad he threw it out the door. Never trust a leaf when it comes to wiping unless it's a maple or an oak. Yeah, it could. What's up, Scooter? Good night. Have a good night. It's a gallon Ziploc bag with hand sanitizer, another quart-sized Ziploc bag with wipes in it, and another Ziploc bag with napkins. There you go.
Just don't go far from the car.
Don't go far from the car. Take it with you. See what happens when I'm not in here to moderate, Lauren said. It went to hell, Lauren.
It went to shit.
Went to shit. Fishing towel and a knife. Used both last time fishing. I was trying not to go there with any of that piece. I was going to ask what you used the knife for. Always empty your 5-gallon bucket, fake head said. Don't leave it for somebody to find. He was so proud. I won't be cold tonight, boys. Yeah, but you'll stink of your own shite, Gary said. I didn't know there was such thing as a carp suit. Lauren said, I'll miss you. You're not leaving. Mary said, Lauren, I'll miss you. You're not leaving. Wow, Luca, I don't just have the wife to stay on top of that. P said, my friend told me to use $1 once. I only had 4 quarters. Didn't work. I bet it didn't. Jason, my cousin from up north, came down to visit, and we have Spanish moss down here with red bugs that bite the heck out of you and make you itch. We told him to use that to wipe with in the woods. Oh, man, you're mean, Luca. Those red bugs are so nasty. They're awful. In the UK, Cindy, they have a soup for everything. It sounds like it. I can't believe you had him wipe with Spanish moss. Can you imagine what he felt like afterwards? Those red bugs are awful. Because you want to get some of that Spanish moss because it's cool to Lowe's red bugs might be awful, but he was an ass. There you go.
You talking about them little bitty ones?
You know what Spanish moss is in the trees that hangs down?
Yeah.
They're all in that. Little tiny red bugs, and they will bite the crap out of you. But you always want to get it because you can make hella crafts and stuff out of that Spanish moss. It's beautiful.
Right.
We got some one time when we were in South Carolina. But my mom knew about the red bugs, and we sealed them up in bags. But yeah. But we sell the little red bugs. So I just make stashes everywhere, and I think of it hoping to have at least one somewhere when I need it, Marlon said. Was this convo your fault, Mary? This happened before Mary got in here. It's been like this for a while. Good job. He wasn't in a rush and realized and never flipped his hood back up again. Well, Gary, who was it who was the other person that told that story? Somebody else told that same story, and he did flip his hood up of his hoodie. It was his hoodie he got it in, though.
How the hell you get in a hoodie?
I don't know. I guess it went the other way. I don't know if it went the other way. I don't know. The lad who went hunting, yeah. Mary said the convo about the poop, nah. It keeps going back. It's different than like in, look it up. It hangs on the, if you watch the old antebellum shows about the South, it was that stuff that hung out of the trees. It just hangs over the limbs. And it's gray looking. You can look it up, Lauren. When I left, it was very civil and decent. I came back to a brown mess, Lauren said. Oh. But I do think it's time.
Yep.
Stashes everywhere. It's the only way for me with anything, really. Half the time I forget it. Yeah, I always forget everything I need. I don't feel bad for my cousin Cindy. My wife gave him calamine lotion and told him to lube up. So long, farewell. Another scintillating conversation with you guys. Uh-oh, he's got grass in his gill. He's okay?
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
try not to put it nowhere and kill him.
He tries to hook them places. It's a natural body function. It's not found in hoodies too often, Mary said.
The crappie did his purpose, so
He lived through it, so he gets to go back.
we just hooked him at the bottom right there, so he gets to go back.
If you don't hook them through the guts and stuff like that, they'll live.
He's good to go.
He swam off.
He's gone.
What's up, MVP? How'd you end up today? I was in and out of yours. Mrs. Hattrick asked me to slip into something more comfortable on Valentine's Day, so I did, a coma. Damn. That's not a good Valentine's Day gift. Speak for yourself, Mary. Come on. Said, Gary, wasn't it you that said that you wanted to, who was it that said they wanted to talk about the love boat and stuff and ended up telling that story? Better, Mary. A lot better. It was you. Thought it was. You were like, you come in talking about how it's not cool to, let's talk about the love boat or some movies and stuff, and then you end up talking the most shit everybody, Gary. Travis's mom is still in both the cast, and she will be. She has to wear them for 3 months, and yeah, she goes back to the doctor this week. She has to wear those boots for 3 months. But she's healing up good and stuff, I think, and she's getting really used to using the wheelchair and the stuff that she has to you know, to get around and stuff like that. So she's going to be okay. She's always had good spirits about it, and she's a feisty woman, so I got no filter. No, we're not, Gary, it was just fine. You made me laugh so hard. She you know Mary likes pants. She takes everybody's. Marlon? Luca, not like that, but I had my needs once or twice. Locked up, my opinion is usually correct, Mary said. He annoyed her, so she told him to put it on so he stops tweaking out. You got a freshwater drum, one common carp.
Stupid carp out there.
Was that a carp?
Whatever it was.
Freshwater drum, one common carp, one buffalo, one grass carp, and a 6-pound striper. Wow. You had a good day. You kind of caught a plethora of stuff. That says 6-pound stripper, though. Locked up. Have you ever seen anybody with the itchy butthole so they don't sit still long?
Yeah, stripper.
Had fun. That was good. Peace said good night, all you beautiful souls. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out, Peace. Locked up, you ever go south in the United States, don't use Spanish moss as a toilet paper. Grab some leaves off a tree before you do that and make sure it's not off a vine on the trees. That's right. You'll end up with a poison oak, but thanks for the laughs, guys. Gary, thank you for providing them. Luca, it's good to see you in here again.
Yeah, hope you're doing good, Luca.
We like for people, Gary, I love for people to be themselves in here and to just talk about stuff and have a laugh. All of it's in good fun. And if people don't understand that, then they don't belong here. I want people to have fun and to kick back and relax. What's up, Knoxville guy? How's it going? Oh, good Lord, this conversation that have happened in this chat in the past. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, though. It always turns to this because I think people are comfortable here. Here, mosquitoes and bees are the only thing that stings and nettles. This is the best chill channel there is. Thank you, Crystal. I mean, I like that. I ain't sorry about it, and I learned about vibrating panties, Lucifer said. You can learn things here for sure, whether you wanted to know them or not. MVP said, I still feel scared about losing my underwear. Well, Mary's more into the pants. I think she leaves your skivvies. Mary said that's the best chat on YouTube. Y'all hear that? Oh, you missed the vibrating panties conversation, Marlon? We'll have to revisit it on another episode. 300 or 250 thumbs up. Woo! Gary said, I don't troll, only troll myself for Miss Hat Trick and Shitty Winter Carp Thermal Suit Guy. You know, the Real Men of Genius cartoons, that reminded me of that. And Shitty Winter Carp Thermal Suit Guy. You remember the Real Men of Genius commercials? Do you remember the Real Men of Genius commercials? Real Men of Genius. I'll have to look them up and play you some because they were funny. Y'all remember them, don't you? People here are comfortable because we boot troublemakers. That's right. We don't allow people to bring their drama in here. Shitty Winter Carpal Thermal Suit. Yeah, locked up, and apparently you can operate them from your cell phone. You can. Y'all talk about that for a minute. Get him up to speed. Good evening, fish-eyed fool. I love that name. MVP, I won't steal the bikinis, Mary said. She just takes the pants. I think I was in there when the stripper cut your hand. Well, that's gender discrimination, Mary Lauren said. I remember Real Men of Genius. When he said that, Gary said that about the carp suit guy, it reminded me of the Real Men of Genius commercials. Those were so funny. I said, oh God, there's something still jumping out there. The carp finally come in about the time we got to do it. Oh, damn it. Well, it's still messing with it, despite the fact that you slapped the water. I don't think they're messing with this one, so I'll leave it alone. You can slap the water with it.
Fish on.
Fish on.
Maybe now.
Little cold this time of year, but what the hey, right? She don't care if she makes me wear them. Oh, it's pulling. Fish-eyed fool. Fish on. Next time she's yelling at me, I just hit the button and let them vibrate. Photos against anxiety, Demi. What's up? We got a fish on. He's headed to the corner. Huh? Woo! Always a good fish to end the feed. Susie Saucito! He'll poke your eye. He poke your eye out, but he's busy catching this fish. It's not a carp? You think it's a flatty? Running like a carp. Fight it, baby, fight it. Woo! Kill and drag. Can y'all see? Not Johnny Gibbs, what's up? Woo! Travis, get it. All right. It's so hard to get. Don't horse him though. We don't want to lose him. Travis said I'm a hunter and a fisherman. Does she have a fish? He has a fish, Knox. I'm the net guy this time. Mr. Brightside tuned in at a good time. Yeah, he has a fish on. He's fighting good, he is.
Taking as much as I'm taking.
He gets a few turns in on it, and it takes that much drag again. That must be Mr. 47-pounder. I think it's a carp. It's come to the surface once. We're fishing in Cove Lake, Northeast Outdoor. Hey, what's up, Bob Haig?
What is it?
Shine a light on it, but that'd probably make it take off again.
You just keep feeling right.
don't lose him. I had some boots, I'd go up and let me see if I can find a lot on the way.
Sitting out there with it is, yeah. Nice one.
That's a beautiful carp. If the carp, check the curtain on his upper inner mouth. If it's not broken, he ain't been caught before. The tip dorsal can be dangerous in their fight. Every time they turn, it bounces off. It's like a serrated knife. Okay, let me turn this around and show them. You want to get here? I want you to weigh it. Zipped everything back up in here already. I'm getting better at doing that. Here, I'll slap that on the water. Man, that's a beast. You need to slap it in the water, don't you?
Yeah, well,
That may be a PB for you.
What is my PB?
It's 15, ain't it? Down at Vasper.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! I think that's a PB for you. Yours was 16. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's 1673. That is.
He's a big old boy.
1773. It's a big kangaroo. Nice way to end a live stream. What's up, Nikki?
There you go.
Carp are beautiful fish, hard fight and difficult to catch. Hang on, they can't see it for the chat. I meant to turn the thing around. You want video or no?
Don't mind it. I just want them to see it.
Hang on. Hold up.
I don't hold him up too high in case he starts flipping.
All right. Now let me get the. All right.
There he is, people.
Check his curtain, Gary said. How do you do that? Just sweep your finger in his mouth? For reals?
Don't feel no curtain.
Up in the very.
I don't know what I'm feeling for.
Lovely specimen, Gary said.
You can see his mouth.
I don't think it. That's one of them goldfish you went at the school carnival and released into the lake.
Here goes, people.
Watch Travis, he was feeling its mouth, Curtis. He's a lazy fish. He was on the hook when Travis.
Yeah, I went to reel the rod and there he went.
He took off. Woo! Okay, let me change batteries real quick. He's tired after fighting. Woo! Thank you, Edward, for the chili. I don't know why these want to give me problems going on. The crap. There it goes. Everybody chosen, like every day, every other day. Calmoo, it was. Luca, thanks for the gold coin. What's up, Craig? Woo! It was a brilliant way to end the live. Like a little flashlighting. Well done, Travis and Cindy. Even if you hook them in the bottom lip or the corner, that'll still be broken if they've not been caught.
I didn't feel nothing in his mouth.
That was fun, y'all. 250 likes. Yin's been live a while and never get notifications. Curtis, 3 hours and 17 minutes. We just fished a little bit today, Chosen. That was a good end to it, and I'm so happy that Travis caught it. I really am. Travis wants to catch over. I mean, that personal goal of his is to catch over. Don't look at me, Chosen. You know you did at MVP. Travis wants to catch over 100-pound one, and I really hope he gets the opportunity to do it one day. Yins. Look, I said I plead the fifth, but if I can beat my 50, then maybe we can start taking turns catching a fish. Travis is like, you better beat your 50. Here, let me hit that on the water another time or two. Let's see what you want. There's still a bit in there. Nose is trying to run. Real managers. I need to start putting these in a bag or something. These 3 bars. How do you say for these? Maybe we can wrap them in this. Huh?
So whatever you need to do there.
Is that your cup over there?
Yeah.
A little bit further into the year and we won't be able to leave a cup out here. They'll be covered with granddad long leaves and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's look around. I've still got beer, Fat Cat said. One more cast, come on, Mike said. Blair Witch creepy tree gills.
Are you
Gills and
bringing
trees.
them or what?
Probably not. I don't know how I can carry them and pull the wagon. So come here and say adios.
Hey everybody. Tell somebody happy birthday, you missed their birthday, or confuse the hell out of them. Wherever you're at right now, give us a big woo! See ya!
See ya. If Travis feels like it, maybe I don't know if he'll do any races or not, but if you see us pop back up, that's it. All right.
Hours.
Huh? What? No, it's not ours. You want me to take it and throw it away?
Anyway.
He's already on the way up there. All right. See you guys. He might pop up and do a race. I don't know. But we'll see you guys next time. We'll be going to do a lot more fishing down here after work on the flathead hunt. So we'll see you guys more. Sorry if that's not cool, but yeah, we'll be fishing more, so you'll probably see us more. Anyway, later.